Ma yensamu achibiem ne mo akwa Adom TV Badwam Jumade so yada Apostle Dr. Nita Ekutegwa say enim kransensem de edu so no Badwam kase ansam no ne obetie bi enie enipa enwotwe ya wokoye adwuma wa mafie bi mo no wo mo forensic reports abansaka eno ne sembi anope yede bro Adom TV Badwam kase a wo share live on Facebook/Adom TV Extra Go TV 119 DSTV 280 Uko YouTube search Adom TV Tube na kwa Adom online.com nsemi ne nsembebre ewo ho bididi afia amankwa tamaklo afia ni de mientie se den semni chemo ankasa etie aban ensa ka DNA report a won mo ekoye wo South Africa fa Ghana de hye enwotwe ya wokwa akoye adwuma wonam so wiomhyen ekotehwe ye ne wato nanom ansiadwe.
Today, we are taking the final batch of the results of the investigation and examination. Yeah, so last time when they were going, we told you that we're going to expedite action on it, given the circumstances at hand. So, by the grace of God, we have the final batch today. But the first batch even came earlier than today. Yesterday we had the first batch, and today is the final batch. That was the Muslims one, Honorable Butala and Honorable Olive. That was the reason why today we have been able to perform the final burial. Samples of the remains for some examinations and investigations. And so the results is ready today for easy identification of our heroes who failed.
Ghana Yamampani John Dramani Mahama so na akasade afa DNA report na won mu nsa kenti ema ho kwan ema nkramofo mienu na ewo mu no anu anhyehyɛ ne amamre kɔso a yapɛ won krabre.
Asundwumadi a oyede ma muslimufo mienu a no wonom ete wiemuhyen yakotehwe adanse mpatam ho na anu ukuada Ibrahim Mutala Mohammed ya ono yemrahye bedwani de mo manfo Watermale Central no yesoafo ohwe obade abobrem abode manyansa pani abefo kwanso dwumadi ho nsam so ene Alhaji Lemuna Miniru Mohammed ya ono nso eye pani abede kire ohwe man bambo ho nsam so ase ena mampani Dwandramani Muhammad tudwa se
the bodies were made it difficult for us to identify positively which was which. And that's why we had to go through the scientific forensic process of identifying. Happily, that process was ended yesterday, and we received electronically the forensic results for our two brothers. And that's why we have come to bury ahead. As I speak, the forensic reports for the rest have also arrived. And so in consultation with their families, we would decide how their funerals should be held. But as we said, on the 15th of this month, we'll hold a state funeral for all of them.
Rahusam na SCA ex-military officer wanya ne mfinhia bedu no nso yenkwohwe a wawu adane dem e fifi down bro no bi wo nyanya no kakraba wo Gomwa East mensimu wo mfinfi mantem.
Military officer bia wakona homeji mu esuse wodi mfinhia no aduonum eni omanfo bia kwaku no se wawu atonifie e wo fifi dan no eyebro no bia wonyanya no kakraba e wo Gomwa East mensi no mfinfi mantam no emu posifo ekira wono enya call efri timemfo bi wo se wono atepampan bi e wo opani efia wono mu madekudepot yana ema enkan yi efrifie ho ba na nso wabre wono ebura edan mu no wono ko hu se opani ewuda hono ma emmoa edi ne honam na we ena enam soma environmental officers a wono Gomwa East Mensri mu assembly ede enuro ekofi hono ma wono ekopompe gu ho nyina enam sene na enka no age empotemu hono mo ebra wono edi sa adwuma no ena aposifo nso wono efi Central East Regional Police Command ena fi asrafo bi so ebepie mu ho a wono befa opini emu edekoto police hospital amukrabia wono hyenhwehwemu ede afa nsemi eho.
Adom TV Badwam kase na ugu social no yemfri ho na yemunra yensem foforo mu na me kase yesi Kwawu West mensi ni mu no mpox yedi kan unity ewo ho.
Unfortunately monkeypox yare na yabo hu edero won crying mia no ne radio ahodo so no ene kwa west yes so unfortunately so nya one case na me fan to aso so say patient ni free crying ene ba ye ohun so yare wa yare be 2 weeks one crying ne ho nto no ntani obefie the one ho ya no nti obefie for home support and it's unfortunately oba ya ye de ne call yen clinic ye kopi honom na yen suspect lab result by a confirmed case of positive but me adeba kro ne nti ase ne say the chrono should remain calm monkeypox ehu but enye hu bebre ti say covid by
so one more osan so de kan ho biem say
body to body contact no ena high eno nti no ne make srene ne say sa break ko ide say ye kiss say ye hage say ye ne oba ne be ma na by heart say ye did that man form paso sorry obi na makwada ha ada ha amanfo pillows o de ne did tare ho ene amanfo brush towels o se na o me ko hwan me nkra brush me nkra towel nti ko use no eno de yen try very hard to resist from it na mo mbiem no yare viral disease being a viral disease no yen shedan so ni ehun adro potin
Enei a make say wabambo mu nhyehyeye no nti asukufo a won mo tro won mo wasi bear 400 won kwanta senior high school no yaka won mu nyina gu edan ba kuma mekire boarding yaye won mu nyina boarding borders sebeya won mo bambo ho nsem be koyie no watwe nsohwe na somdwe mu a osofo a wo hwe enwumasua so Haruna Idrisu ene den semi etuda.
In the OT region, we probably will have to provide some additional logistical support to get some students who ordinarily will be day students, but we are converting them momentarily into boarding students, about 400 of them, for the purpose of undertaking these exams, who are also victims of the conflict in that particular part of the country. So the Ministry of Education will support you with adequate logistics to be able to deal with that. Now, the assessment institution of the West Africa Examination Council, I'm aware that at least in the last few weeks and months, we have sought to get funds to adequately provide for their financial needs. There is a margin of about 67 million Ghana cedis that will be made available to you on or before Friday, Monday.
Headmistress here, one of the Ebenezer Senior High School, I know ye Anastasia Konedu. One more 84th anniversary, ne 17th speech and prize giving day. Na one the other certain penifo ni so me see a daima won se be ya school no ebenya dormitory sankra ebetimi ada school ni.
Headmistress yewe Ebenezer Senior High School Anastasia Konedu abra wo mo edioma finche de toso de watwe yan na won mo speech and prize giving de toso don so share so school ni emo no wo de sere ato aban wanim sa dama wo mbra won mo sraban emo na de suafoi won si bia bi ma wo mo betumi de won ti ato.
Yes re yen sada yen sayem so mo checha wo mama na nso yeso na nkole yi bi emetne school mo so emra enya boarding no no mo metne school yi mu hwe ebite eyi kan dobro no be school obiti bujumburo mo ne be school obiti oyarefa ne be school sa kola ne be do school mu ano wabre wadwene bra bibie ni wa ye de to so eyeyi emba omo academic work no enkoso ne senti bebre ye late ansa no wabaha se omo ye sa de akuri mayen se omo aye school no boarding ya megie di se ebeboa eyi sa wo hawo ni nyina afiri wo.
Maminyere no so na Adom TV Badwam kase na hana brema kwan na no pay ye de ase ye da semre ne adaje a wode maye wadaroma hwe mbiem nche kra ne mfa Adom online stories ne de bonkrata na ye saka no ento aso medidi afia amankwa tamaklo. Yede radio say Samuel kwa babiem do Badwam TV Badwam Jumade so yede radio say pa se na watch for so adom ye ama yetiase a ye won kwa techremada abodwemu na mojedi mu afu sane Mistress ma remfi so de aseda be ma ne obo wo de owen wo anadwofo na woni mu ho so hwe wo date se wufuo nsa kese bi na da wo so a nei wo won kwa wa ho de Mistress fana seda ma no de radio say Pempenso dia bidre na August 11th 2025 the radio se papa pade nyina mu ese emfa seda emerade nti osumu arehuo mu emfa seda ma no ono no nimni a oye na oye ma ne ma abusua akiri ne bencheye ade papa bi ahwere mu o ma mu nyinara egusu aye kyekyere mu wura hyemu dene se rade pe de asie enipa beka baji se nyame no obo ye no obo adwene ene betimi ahyemodene ti Awurade nkoso anya mo bambofo won kyekyere mo wure ye ma mpani so Awurade nhyewoden fi se wo yo mamu nyina yeja na enye isi ti Awurade no ankoso ntutu na mo nsi ye se be ya unsusuye no wadwene e wo sankwanhie yi mu no e be de e be bo man ene abusua wo mahwere won ade papa bi e mo wakọ aba Badwam and I was sharing Jumadi no yasha se wonum 5:30 na fe Apostle Dr. Nita Ekutegu aba wo be hye nkran wo wie ne sa no a na afei ye de news no nso atumi abramu ti wie news no a ya begina ha na ye de bon krata no ene Adom online stories no nso ato so de amam ti no ne ya ben ti sa afei na wo afidie no ato ha wo mfom kwan ma afidie no nkoso na Adom TV bi se wazoye bidin de afia Amankwa Tamaklo Minura Santedako aka Omahine aka Obolo Daddy aka former PE teacher ena no pe radio Adom yenkwa yegina hanya hofe bi nyenim die bi Adom no Mistress ya kai fana sedama no ben na memo ache
well mejoso
na bia boko
oh yeah yami Adom bia ya kama yegusu kakaka
ebeye
the only asema emo rem any emofre dunsia no you know
you see dunson
you know it's very important say ye bekoso na yesu omoni omabusua na yakai empenyin for so a asema enye papa saati ni atu oh my god the only other aspect hadwene omanya agi Nyoma enye papa na edi eba together.
Asemu.
Aje ewu. And the Ghana for eba together.
Asem.
No, it's very unfortunate. A child baby cry I could do be other can. And tiase. O my aje adi mu rem sa na timidi eba kabum. You know, the only thing that unites us as a country and as a people is when there are bigger disappointments and pain and hurt. Can you imagine? Debia Ushe Bijuma. I said my can know. So when you're mere more brown torso, not word ne using the some situation meeting usual. Now could fall into that Assam. If you stay back and you watch what people are doing and what people are saying, it's interesting. Even in the midst of sorrow. Yensanya yadwene se ibisua die even in the midst of sorrow. Well, this morning Ghana ni bia anya Ghana no fa akomapa, you know, utwam wo saa nkwada dunsia ne fie wa komo mu nkranhye ko support wo nkwanhia no fa benkum ufa nifa uhwe atifi ufa hwe there's something fundamentally wrong with this country.
Nanu akura nso ya CBS
SDA
omofokam
let's see there's something fundamentally wrong. Bibia kasa to sin both physically and spiritually. No, the physical aspect, if you're the physical aspect, ekura ya teachre with kontompo ateni intwato so ya die wo nipa mu ebufuo wo nipa mu iti hwe saa man na nnyoma we na we basket me person develop physically it cannot develop obi di ya obi akoma ahuri akosoro asisie ehunahuna amanfo nnyoma ensa ye chimgu omachi you know People are bitter. There's so much disrespect, dishonesty, attenye, ushe kwabna santi, na watina nwesi, obisu kaka. Hey! And therefore, be on you. So for paying to the last church member, from the president to the last person in the party, yemfo be on the crown say, I judge you for so crown any munyam require your money form.
There's a bondi, they say, dear, Obi any.
Yahinfunina. It's your mind, your go to person, say, or mine or a winning one. Any be hobby.
I didn't any much to true.
But be I say, no, Maya. You did be bia saying a dear. Some man, you provoke you negatively, even physically. Into cock we as they are. Those who can see and speak, they'll tell you how we have also provoked the spirit world. Well, whether you believe it or not, the Sino Tiasia say it is not normal. Tibon what go in your room. Nana who born in toss, you can't, I also would always cow, we are gangaria. Bon, what go in your room, you go also cry, who show in your name.
Yeah, found who question a taban can see and say,
what as a
bomb born in your cassia, my name,
yes, your cassa, yes, Abia, dear, cousin, massa. Ebia danyame onye nipo ti no se de oti osuru ni hin tabiano de bia da okayo oso tena trade ampo enyuna ase se otena nyame nyuna ase a se wa oni nyoma eba wa brabo no kuredie o ye adwuma pa ma oman wo di buo ni ani die ma obi biara wanamon bia wutu bia na abofu tutu anamon si because e ba no ye kogina ye ka we nyina no yes that so adenchem ni a kire bi mu no mo twa enwa hia o se bo ni nyata. But onyamina betimi di wafa ka evinim sa so people are always amazed nyomo ma ye nyomo ma ka to so so still traps o ma set o woni ba wonim se wo nyu na se a you move
here to me
ti ya Daniel ni ya kire nyame dia nyame dia enti na o ye humo brofo nyame no we nyina chi no se enye late we nyina chi every time we get the opportunity on all of our platforms Adom FM, Asempo, Hits FM, Adom TV, Join News. You can't say no. You can't say. And some of the other in fact, absolutely nothing new.
Yeah.
And yeah, at this point. So they buy and pay for Omashiya. Yeah, at this point. Count the days. Up to 10-15 days. Or mine bed is so you be. But if you are on Ankasa, there's a problem.
This is Yame.
If you are on Ankasa,
Yame, I watch it run on because Nipa Famudi, Becassa, I'm telling you, penny for Baba best round.
And see, if you are on Ankasa, a buttress, and ye and Fum so to say, every blessed day you may follow, and ye and Fum so. Yan Casa quite be a sue and a chain curry. It is about 1, 2, 3. Yes, yeah, the Jada towards the echo.
I see a twasso.
It is Tiasem Nasio. And no tina na a more rem me cry Mistress. Yamianim, one of the things I make a Mistress, your gender minister send go see from. Send go see completely not the share on one when the show on mine anymore. Because the way I see here in your man, you can't believe it. Media, the first casualty in this government, I suggest to the president, says a gender minister to me behind Palma. A national chaotic situation to say nkwadama akoma akudunso and sana ba ye paying free all other areas na you wakoda na no da obi a sha say hey ha krata no opportunity yeah no
erade hu ye mobo kabra no de erade hu ye mobo because ene video bi a me pene mu bi pa share de ma me Nipa no say o me wo dia bibi amfa no saa o
ade no yen candy we you know
e mo ya terade nchichiri obi ya
candy we chia ontia
ade nchichiri obi ya
say candy we chia ontia se le bia da the Mr. Dafu yin me say I am still Dr. Badwam Mr. Sapo I am say omo ebia sa ebia omo ebia mo nya ebia ti I'm telling you it's not easy for me I was equal with
Mr. Sapon.
I'm telling you, it's not easy.
Abemu a wo so te say. Enye easy. Me si mo ko to dwom obi so awon ti ase. Ene so obi esu bia won nti ase. E won nchire mu.
Obi o tua na school
fees.
Obi o tua na rent.
Bebre.
So and you may avoidable. And you may avoid the bonquan is you. It is papers, the entire Brenda, you can papers in none for you. Papers in papers.
And he said, if you run, you be a book of condolence and also.
And you know, inside. You know, yes, inside in our middle debut that they make and say, on mine, this bitter pain.
And society.
And to me, found for so dear Papa be. Pain, no, and just so bitter. Irreplaceable pain, no. And society. And my who said, baby, I be do no. You try and you shall have, not end, you know, dear, but and my dear, you know, where soon tea. A James, a bush young fan, I did more young fan, and I'm way soon tea. And society. Because, say, the usual MPP, NDC, the young Koyanim, the Queen. A Juma and Uncle more Quayeno. A Yenina, ya said, the Tinka. Yan Yashi, Quanfan, Kai, or more crown on Kian Trasso. In Trassa, Galam said so. They are car, dear Galam said, ye, a dear walking coon, a deforming quadra, woman baby, a conform baby, yes. Into what dear, a bushy papa, what she and woman could you must so dear bois. A radish shows, a radish shows, a woman corner, and can't find your foot too. If you are able to catcher, just open the phone line.
Okay, 0302 211 701 702 703 704 0302 211 701 702 703 704. Also, Bekan Cranshan Simbi, a good Bushiana Kumum. Eja, ebi ene, omun Nanso, one day, omunamwa, omka kotoso, omuso de ashe won crying. Ye bekoso ayasre ya nwuya ho se. When she and I know I ding. Omian 2 year bo, wedano, yan 2 year bo, yasheno, yan he, titu, just will be a shame. No, yes, shame. Tie cobanin, and issue a quanos were true. A honor communication, the Ninsukran, and who are the years, and so the best. Oh, I kiss him was so. The men are not pay him watching more quaba.
Yeah, this is the very much papa.
That's it. Also, crunch and some other babies here.
This is the permanent part that get them out to the past police commander. I didn't my opinion. Na Kaka Maka, a television for a master of police. Yeah, and so Napopon, I don't mean yes, and now Yamama. If you are there, the year was the yes, movement, the men, but another America. So this is the year to a million no super. It didn't be a papa American. Ipanata na otu me dia jano ipa ni twana ga na palama ile ti ngwala bia se yo bejo bia mai na me yet nanso ya che na ko kwa na wa
amen ya da se ya ya wo so ya no pay ye moache me do fo ya moache ya moache
ya la kisa ni kada tro ko za sa ama ye venda ma ni ko ma santi ni ya la kisa ni chao
okay
ni ni mo ya fo ha ku ni do ngo ni ese o mari bo amadi mi hu me we fere sora ye hwe TV sa sometimes bi be 1-2 months ni na ankuladi se social media e trend ya ankuladi o mo ko school no mo na so na TV station ni after sports na me ti se o fe ba o ni ka tro mo se kuna no kla no crosso e ko no o mo ngati ne eno hu sa ku no so na on try to buy bridge no di dati no kama kuma se Minister Palu TV that time no. TV our office and as we net man attention. It was almost Ghana papa. It will be say papa na film ya. Omo nyina me mu bia yako. Na a politician for so ye fa nyama bebre tu yom fu. Ye kasa ye nyama o social media ne ye ka MPP ka NDC ka ya we ho. Media ye me nyina ye nyina say ye fa nyama bebre tu yom fu. Ye mistake bi so ye no.
Era se samen so aba samia no pay ye moache samia no pay ye moache
ojo su menya bamba cha ho te sano
ya mi adom ye nkwa era se yentio
mebra o man the commerce and so no te sano
ya mi adom bibia ye boko
mi usa no pe o pe so we no kakra ele zo nya botre ezo ni esi na atu fofuru yo ma me fa fidie so na mentia abeti CMP ona bo bra champo asemo frame de on kan shama ne so mi abodi din de bisu bi na nem na mama mo frane nyina na ebusuani na ede yakọ titru ni campaign the whole Ghana on a campaign na man say men country abusafo so mo yakọ.
Yeah, that's it. Yemre no aso da munyina ase agidi ye sena nka dodo no wo ho ankompe so mo ba mo fa nche ye se nkwa hode wo ho chena e be hwe na ye de atumti yakobna ye wie me say the bon crata ni online no
na o chefo have a blessed week onya menti na nim chire nyina na ontutu ya na mo so ensi ye ko e be saba.
Right, I'm saying I samba biem another week is there. Twachi to she say around him say den say ba na ye be somo we mra so say ye de agudie mun sam to aso say bedwama go kansi sam no doso de say fata say wote na nso ye de bucket we say enye na duru ewura bia na ye ba ne sa padi botwa me producer. Yes and of course ye Franco Trading Enterprise phone papa fie ope phone ato a Franco Trading Enterprise ope phone ato a Franco Trading Enterprise. Just over PMO, our camera department of multimedia. There's a beautiful lady, a friend Tina. Yes. Now I know I can phone biaba or say I can for iPhone. iPhone, yes, iPhone, and you know, mom, you know, chair. Hey, iPhone, you know, mom, you know, chair. Minimum be a cotono. Say I'm cotono, Franco. It's a then the only say I say, iPhones, be that iPhone. I had Nokia cotono chair, and I Nokia. No. That be. Franco no wura how you are sure to say phone the original. Yo. Say another essay. This is Africa. Africa. When you say free fa. Ya can Franco Trading Enterprise. They say kwado tifie na wa order near dia brɛ o. O sanse say kwado open appliances abenya bi ho no. Sa table we nu de eno kwado na yara. Afi oma TV papa. Oma fridge papa. Air condition papa. Bobo bibia no the papa so. Washing machine papa. Koto bi o wate. Na omo de na papa why? Me do number na be ma but francostream.com your website betimi out down on ma el hodo mo ko he wani swade for shege. Na and na ya joda if you can name banti ba me 1,000 Ghana cedis. Me 1,000 ma de time twa week no kakra sans e bia no akwakodo lose kakra on up and down the doors ko party ko yeso wo be she envelope mu ko asore wo be bo afore just say and so sika ni 1,000 Ghana cedis me chok kakra ma de achake o how far yes star 281 hash Yebisa I say Adom TV we pe na yebisa 10 20 30 40 50 60 70 80 90 100 fa akra gusu na mencha 1,000 Ghana cedis en fango bottom medini kedwa nkasa Erica Siedu body yebesha say na yede afi the community shield say and ye usher in the new season and Crystal Palace Liverpool defending league champions and they appear say ba na wie ye no na on penalties Crystal Palace asha Liverpool. Wow, and so Crystal Palace the team channel nice so winning on penalties against Liverpool so more 2-2 regulation time. Now, ya can say no na season Bamuna no better pa ye bossy next week mo na kesa season but other friendly games kakra cost Victor Gokers share the first goal for Arsenal winning 3-0 over Bilbao and I think so no Tiani Reinders so shame you know Man City winning 3-0 over Palermo so na Chelsea also bought 4-1 one game mo dey pim so against AC Milan then of course Manchester United bought draw against Fiorentina and Barca winning 5 over Como. Other matches be bringing on a bar. So Real Madrid ball behind closed doors. It's me boy, my partner. They go and friendly games. They be Sikoi. Right, and so I know the cost in those games in Tikashan and so South Mami sa no thing. And so I'm for prepare for the season next week. In Spain, in Italy, in Germany, in England. I know by a day part the time to cook ready be an abribia. Ya be mo one make 1,000 star 281 hash select Adom TV me mouse can fango bottom star 281 hash or select Adom TV my mouse ka adiago bottom ya kan sika sika o si twane di enti ano pay 1,000 and ye ja ho kra star 281 hash select Adom TV over the weekend. There was Chan and Kenya or Morocco by a goal to nil. Zambia, Angola, Bonnie 2-0. And then South Africa and Guinea and Ebo now for Uganda and Niger. And so they are and nation of South Africa. Star 281 hash Adom TV. Franco Trading Enterprise. I can't want to point in some no breadwinner. You couldn't remember if so war a theater. Now you say you Premier League champions the Biani Gold Stars wine and Omoni no airball in the CAF Champions League draw. I bet to drop me patrol Omoni Algerian side JS Kabili and the PM so me patrol the first prelims of games no na patrol Omoni omo the PM so sanya some get to acquire how that game no ABC Cup. Vincent Atinga a player at my Bibiani Gold Stars after the draw Ninsamni.
What I can say is we need good motivation. We need to prepare very, very well. We need to prepare very when it comes to condition wise, and we need to be tactical discipline. We need to be technically everything need to be sharp when going to Africa. So I think with all these things, it will be good for us in the campaign. Well, it's not going to affect them because everything there's a saying that in everything there's a first time. So what we need to do is we need to train well, good motivation. We need to be well prepared psychologically, emotionally, spiritually, physically. Everything we need to be well prepared towards this campaign. And when you talk about the new players, we need to understand each other. We need to know every behavior of each and everyone's behavior in the team. So for that one, for that aspect, I think that will.
Yes, Bibiani Gold Stars player Vincent Atenga now one in some to a no, but the fans be so kasai. These are fans of Bibiani Gold Stars and they just Kabili Nabo.
Yeah, first time I echo until you expect to say at least we're more money zone there and I say a book qualified goods is near Queen.
Yeah, yeah, say your bonfire say maybe I can find and your bonfire say you be doing yatra one. Say a rather crab, why not the now what they do here? Your bonfire say veggie.
Ahead last 2 seasons I dreams. Performance on Coco Putu Africa now. To be honest, almost no one could be that. But on which me a mama a sorgana for any. Said the medical can you meeting. Your first time I queen. Bibia bet me say, who knows? Every Palaya Kupo be sent one Minyama maybe by a Quack Africa. Who knows? It's what the young pay for say do bridge now, living quite before we cross over bridge now. 77 pay for say, okay, I see I don't just away. I don't know. I could have formed a baby deep with him. I was a boomer. Omo asasiano ebi okoba kono atiahwe akomedu no atiahwe ebi an imprensa so timidi nkuni eti say e call first time as ye tehwe a enya ni wo ena enya ni buase magu sa say yakona ebi a first time ya ba atiahwe ni nyina no ebe hye nkura ne be my experience so the way forward
we see a set example Ghana move here we say Bibiani Gold Stars ya set example enti enzi that at least money zone is here
Africa first time I go Africa. Now you say team no air na hoboa send say amount top prayers assign prayers ni bi sabi ebi so be fit team ni send ya football na tie no na susu ye nyina ne say ye ko akwa bibi Ghana teams no ebi mu ko ye bi de mo aye no e say ye times 2 e cha mo ko ye but you hope say Bibiani Gold Stars the dimrepa and e dimrepa to my God and you my ko we the whole Ghana. But football now you're a different. Other teams in be a minimum.
Right, Bibiani Gold Stars fans being said about the two channel. But now paying no ya Champions League this summer saying the Confederation Cup and also some of the BCACO. But Shannon so start to it one Adom TV make see about MTN Cup holders. Asante Kotoko so age number 9 so a but Shannon so say Gold Stars a game no a Basel from the 19th to the 21st. That weekend no and as our match no a Basel and as our dates now and a match na a Basel and sana yeah. One more the second leg on the 26th or the 28th. And move back on the aqua so Bibiani Gold Stars to me qualify at the corner Nimo one East End Lions of Sierra Leone and as US Monastir of Tunisia. Move back on the Pims was second round in the Montichano South family now straight to Koroko so Korokone Nigeria's Kwara United and the Pims so our prelims in the Monti Wepe na Koroko to be qualified for Kwara. Next match na no bedding I just say kwan bia so no yenye so mo come ni mo beti makobo adwuma otim say yes me makoroko nyi kwara ne mfi onye makoroko enyi kwara ne mfi onye na yenhwese ne and so besi akọ ba de yehwe say ebe ba so ewo the 19th and 21st mo those 3 days mo ba ko kuma se baba yara na fi o makọ back to Nigeria or the 26th to the 28th for no makobo the second leg in ho ne just no 7 so esi ati ayede ebrewo ene anopai shere so mame as koroko me no kasa mo Cape Coast momo ede precision no enso ehhehye so ntiegu so edi kodokochi hwe ha kodokode no so ebesi akọ ene bet power for say womene Ghana Premier League aka montuma sie ne twebiem ama locker room bonus so say o matum krasa de akoma na de mu anyasam keto akra and sabri winning teams na obi anya 9,200 per game na ya de ama players 20 players obi abeya 400 cities team bi ebe wini bi antika ahya no sa fa me sa mema ene man nyina de bet power for de abare no ya de ehonsam enso de eba no nti ho asamara now makane sa no na chesa me 12,000 de go botom nti hya no sa fa me se be catchel SMA ma 1,000 nti and no pay se unya ntwabi ngumu a na inum no but enum sei no no chesa utimi ntwabi ngum star 281 hash na wa select Adom TV na ama kakra de go botom star 281 hash select Adom TV na wanya kakra de go botom se no ho asamara now so why are we okay 54321 190,000 na no pay mami aso yen kwai panya so wom 055 7731 something 055 7731 something congratulations we are me winner na no pay me frost see adama mo skadi go botomo but me pacho Franco Train Enterprise number ni 024 642 2338 024 642 2338 and now 055 593 9311 and we have Franco phone number pacho francotrading.com pacho App Store, Play Store and when I will download in the diska ade agu ubotomo in terms of niema water sanse efo papa nto bitimi service kapa anya sam keto akra eho asamaran now me pacho yakane sa no say o order bibia fi francotrading.com or the bafie anti transcanata so na order na famre wo fie me fra fa ena ejora nya say wa wini mbe fro na mfa medi ho ya pa metafre ho ya otire ho na fa na mo wini amudu mo phone sa na ide oh yes fana yankwe ni miade yes mpacho time no eguso ko say na akwa 11 fu ya ekwe ochina the Ghana Football Association the Congress pram ho ne ye be hwe say the third term no be baswa anase prokra no injunction akem first akwakoje no baba ye adwuma na on the 12 ye da china no Congress no ma so emre nkrabia na be hwe but I can say from the 20th to the 28th. From the 20th to the 28th. Mbaka Simbiacho. My name is Winner Nkasa Sisia. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow. Matisa Okasa onyini sika wan sika no.
This girl can do 1,000.
Tell me, yes. Who are saying?
You try 550 cities.
550 cities.
You try 80 cities.
50 cities.
80.
Now, who try bomo now? Try kakra.
Try 5 cities.
And I go Gumuana where the first time I would be. First time I would be.
The first time.
Now, Tacha. Oh, and then Olaka shine it. And here now, fee.
Look at the
BBNI, hey, I didn't see any BBNI story. Wow, BBNI. Wow, congrats. What Koswa, Sikosika, no Libilibi, no Labalaba, Sikosika, Yesika. Nedi ubediska why are there pa yes you be sign another draw start 281 hash wait me akoso edi go botomo na kese ho asama me ko na me catch say from the 20th to the 28th of August Abin Soko you 17,500 here ko South Africa Kent Trust Travels here ko South Africa then I know me feed buy nche we used to say for pa 17,500 you could see was South Africa to hear me yanko why yes anti and tell me yanko 054 761 2398 054 761 2398 me director where by call South Africa why ode twa yipe twa kakra me vago twa kakra me vago yes a trip to South Africa Kent Trust Travel you ko Johannesburg ko Chiliaba iti Yanko, why? 17.5 the F. Can't trust. Fantastic morning going out to Mr. James. We are I can't tell no share none of pay a child. Papa now. I'm saying I see. Now, and I quiet Jordan. And see, Mrs. Fiaman Quatama crew making what really beautiful space. Whatever we want some more, bro. We pet. Now, yeah, the Amosapa, and Jordan. When say the Darling Factor season 3, no second week in the course over the weekend, and Nanyasam get to a cry. Tidina, or yeah, the bro, Amosapa. So, Paddy will try the producer. They are no kind of Nankasaka Kijuano, Erica Sidu, because so heavy jump.
Yamo kwaba Badwam TV Badwam Health Tips so na wotu foforo mu ni endpoint homeopathic clinic edumako na da Roma no mbo ye chidoma yetumi edi nkomo a fa pomuden ho enya dokotafo na sefo obia wakasa fa pomuden ho no endpoint won da Roma ene enya won mo enti so yare nko ade a ene endpoint ene nsa wo so ne tichu se wo ye free scanning prostate scanning dia ma mema no fa ho jim free lab do betua na fe wa hwe ma wudi mu so infections ne ya rebia ha wadwan yenko endpoint ho no hwe the number was screen no as 0244867068 5 minutes yen check na wotwi mu so ye be kasafa neuropathy eho ye ne Dr. Duboatin ene bedi enkomwe dog yemo akwaba mejoso ye da senso ene omo a na wotwi mu so ye kasafa neuropathy eno so ye condition ben a
yo medase ye be chia ahwefo nyina ye kase neuropathy a na eye condition a e affect nipa de say nerves
okay
na ye kan nerves no a nerves no eye wonamdua na kwawa wo wonamdua ne ba bia ye wo nerves ni bu yitrim ye bi wo ni ye bu asom wonamdua ne ba bia ene na bu nipa dua no e communicate eno boa with communication enti no sebi wonam ana wutie agya na pentoa so a de be mu ahun se watie agya na pentoa na obi de bibi etiu ana obi de nsa kawa de be mu ahun se bibi aka won nerves ne boa eni sebi ukata wani mpo na do sa hye nsuo mu a ubon se de odo nsa hye mu no nsuo nwunu nsuo hye ana se ordinary water de ma wanya sa atenka woni ukunkura hia so ode ne ho be kan ode ne nsa be so mu de be mu wate se obi a me de ana me ya no ne nyina no nerves no ene boa na sa nerves no ena ho damage a ye be kase wanyi bibi efe ne se neuropathy de kase neuropathy na se kire nyina no se nerves ya damage ye ne kase nerves se ya bebre no ano nerves ni bi wa se dem kan na wo yetrim ye be kan se cranial nerves sa cranial nerves ne se ya e bedu mebi ne se nipa de se ni atenka se a refie ene de ba be so ye wo ade bia na refi nerves ni bi wo ye ni ye fa ne se optic nerve eno se ya obi ani gu so enso wo hu ade color wo hu ade wo ni black and white obi nerves ni bi wo ni pada se ni asu ye be fa se cochlear nerves ese ya me kasa ana obi kasa ho a wonte ye so wa kwa nipa na no ye wo nerves ni bi wo ye katrama so wo de ese ya emma ade anwono wonte ade de wonte ade no ehye wonte tasty pa no sa ade da na sa ade anwono no wonte bi je wonese mbu wo ye hwinim a ye beka ne se olfactory nerves se no se ya emani pa ade bon a wonte obi wa ade hwiama wonte bon a wonte anani ye won nerves ni bi so control hunandua ni nyina no ye beka se autonomic nerves eno so se ya no so no under that ni obi e fe se sympathetic and parasympathetic nerves e se ya eno na abon se honam nyina honam dua ni nyina ye otitiriti ye odududu ye wa nerves ni bi wo so ye to ase e fa ne se sciatica eno so se ya bon se o to ase twetwen ene ye wa nerves ni bi wo so wo ye nim ye fa ne se facial nerves eno so se ya bo so bi wo ha de bia no ntime nsare asama esere no wo sere class wo su so hu enti e mananim no ye kwankwe enkan for kan kwankwe enti sana ne so te enti ka se nerves no ana che se nerves no ene control hunamdua ni nyina se de akoma abesi abo de ni kosua de control ye ni kosua se ye ni kosua ne bo up and down ni nyina nerves ni control se break it down wa na asem kese na che se hunamdua no kanea no ani hunamdua no de eboa ya mi anya atenka no ene break it down enti ka se neuropathy na che se nerves damage endpoint homeopathic clinic your branches in Bibri, Kumase, Takrade, Tama, Techiman. Pomadi ne friend ni ni nkomo. Fair number is 0244 86 70 68 0244 867068.
Eda Dr. Dubotin ase. Mesro yentie ni yenti. Na otwe mu nkomo aye didi no nti se nerves we na ho say dia na your problem. Nti kan ye ho 5 minutes yen che frɛ 0244 867068 na Dr. ni nkomo. Apart from the yakan yare bia hawadwen our friend me dey afia amankwa tamaklo china sabre ya no asa kan ye ho ya to aso. Yada say ye mo akwa ba bia me Adom TV nkwahia. Asemu Emwakoba Badwam na ocean because you have a kasa for health ho na say enkomo mi di nyina ye health ntino facha me pa mi di ye senya me adom obia ho ye nkwa de hu hia me pa nti bibie manoa na me kan kwahia no fi say ye the health tips no abro teacher no so na neuropathy ho nkomo yi onso ne eche wadwe na one dog akasa ye endpoint homeopathic clinic one mother romanti eni edi nkomo sa na wotwi mo adaro maka ye ho na yento so fa number na ofre no bibia ha wadwene a obetimi no edi nkomo edwede dru say ya wa woni baabi aya yekọ ekọje apomuden mu enkomo yebo wura mu call C4C liver specialist ekọhwe say the apomuden mu nsam no atie na won madro liver tune no ehu da wo no eguso aya yebo entwen emat chimato emma liver no ho ana obrabo no ehu ansa no won madro no nti en watu won ho asi ho say ombabo dawro den no ye ba be hwe de liver no eye de boyen wo UTI urinary tract infection ekwan a liver no betimi aboa ayi sa ohaw no e de free ho Dr. George Siama Junior ewa ha dog me mu akwaba e bia bokode de nyame ase Dr. Chematen so no ho ye adom enen so topic ade abe so e hwe nam si na UTI no so liver no e de no ye wo mu ye ka UTI no kra condition be
Steph ya me da se be chia ohwefo bia ye ka UTI asane a o kan in the introduction no urinary tract infections urinary system no and I said the renal system no special system a yankopon de aduane peduane mu a ema nsuo a 60% volume of water was a woni peduane no balance pepepe eno aso boama efia hodra ya organs hodro woni peduane mu ebeyi se brebo ne beyi se spleen ne beyi se other organs ne beyi nyina no sa urinary system no enema babontin nti ye say made up of your bladder, your kidneys, your urethra and a ureter we mu nyina na koye ekwan a efi ne peduane nti so woni peduane timi ayi fi ni nyina ahoden ba ne peduane but infection moa bi yemfa yeni hu no ebetna urethra ne mu a na yese wo urethritis ebetna o kidney ne mu a na yese obi a wanya nephritis ebetna o bladder ne mu a wanya cystitis nti infections no a ebeba sa organs we mu no ene ye friend UTI yes
e dey na
causes ne de adorso bia ye frɛ bibi risk factors ye can risk factors a ye nneoma bia oya a master chance of infection adorso woni peduane titiro so you be our multiple partners utiminya you be so a we do age a we engage sexually a utimi enya you be kra undi hu ni sabi o call baby so a un shadan hwe hu ye a eno so utiminya wo ho emema bebre ekọ washroom na se bi eja ye be ma no ever sink ni mu utiminya infections free ho ebi susu wo ho a anatomy ye duanu mba no bi ye friend urethra no eyetia chain mema ne de no enti empem bebre no nya infections ntam omunya susu a science no de ntam dan mema nti ya na mema you feel say your ho de enso ye de no na eba na aye serious na chese afrako ni peduane mu nti ya moa to say virus to say pathogens a bit to say bacteria yemfa yeni hu but they live among us ti sa moa we nyina nya kwan betene mu a na I infect sa joint no sa areas wo urethra no na ma we nya disinfection yes
nti sa no obehu sunsun bi se bia signs and symptoms bi say when you UTI no
yes if your symptoms wo bebre but ya ebu ye ni guso pain bebre no obehu se ojon so ye ntantam okay you also cry ojon so a wote yawo isu ha hono kekao bi kra na wojon so a wote bends emu ne hihyew oho ni nyina no science a beto a kire wo se to anamo bi so wo kra wo na wonya rashes bebre ebi mu kra wo ha ojon so mpa na sebi moja di ekyere ba ni nyina no ye science abeka kyerɛw ebi wo so kura wokɔ washroom na wankasa wo pie mpo a wote sebi nka bi di wachi wo nti ɛyɛ na nka ka ho no ɛyɛ very bad ebi nso wo ha wokɔ sebi baby so a ɔyɛ ne ho yie no na nsuo bi firi ne bɛma mu ba oba so kura bo nse sebi nsuo bi firi ne ba mu ba we nyina no ye science a ɛkyerɛw sɛ ne Nyankopɔn hyehyɛ this particular system no yibi sisa wo ho a we ntu anamo a ebesɛe ni pedua
yeah a we o man mema nyina
yes if you man mema nyina so ye more we nuan mo mbam because of the anatomy no but mema de no ba is so serious nti bema bi wo ha bo se ne bema sorti form but no nti ase na afi ono no mu ndro different bia but na infection a build dia che obi so ho kra na sabi ne sperm cells no de etimi nkwamwa na etimi ma wo ni nyina na hoɔden aba fam ibi kra ho a sabi ahoɔden a wo be ma ne mu so na aba fam we nyina no is very serious condition a ba be ma so
obi be ka se bia onyi nti kra na ne be ma eba fam any
nyina who have infections no ache gonorrhea syphilis ni nyina ache wonya ho hwe ti dipedia no so try otimi bioma na afi o chira we say wo buweni egome so timi so mintimi nya hwe mu a obiom ti these are some of the things I do
ntene ye na ye nkomo na fe na ewura mu kwan be na liver no betimi aboa yi sa infection ye free ho
if your liver no there abibia ye ka se okwo yare bia na oja liver na why a big mistake because liver no ewo the friend of the immune function ye ka immune function the ye ka nyina ne se owa ahoden sonko a otimedi prevent a fight sa mo ayemfa ye ne hu nyina liver no ewo a special system bi na ni pedua na nkasa wo special system ye frɛ bibi mononuclear phagocyte system the year Kenya and say was plain it me if you nipedia meti Nyankopon de special cells bi amom brebo no so was special cells bi a eno so to me di if you nipedia no e bit say neutrophils are white blood cells enti infection e ba nipedia no mu a neutrophils e abundant omo dooso di omo di kan ba ho bebre so omo ba no mo be try some resolve issue no mean to me a no mako na fe macrophages aba nti liver no was special cell be friend of kapha cells nti sa kapha cells ne macrophage a ekutia infection bia say ye bacteria or protozoa or fungi so ono kutia no nti se sa moa we betena ni pedua no ma ohia liver no with the kapha cells ebeboa liver no so ewo T cells N cells and lymphocyte cells no so e good for virus nti virus does woni pedua no mu a na sa cells we so aba in fact these cells kra no liver no was special one be a friend of the CD4 plus CD8 count ni nyina na special cells omukọ these areas no makochichiro no mayom ho eduma liver no yes a onwe o produce special proteins so if you have this type of proteins you know are very important because some are patrol officers abibia ombe notice say infection e bedu woni pedua no ma ba bebre nti ye fa omoja kakra na ye test ahwe say o infection a obonwu say C reactive proteins akosru bebre these are acute phase proteins a omoboa H3 infection bia no mekuno nti imagine say liver no wa hoden na o UTI na liver no Nyankopon de special cells we dua ne mu say onfa nhwehwe sa amwa we no nku omo na o no mondro me say one antibiotics bebre a ebedu baby no resistance building the antimicrobial resistance ultimately ye bio liver ya biom produce hepcidin so if you are hepcidin good for obia or treat candidiasis say candidiasis is a fungus infection nti hepcidin no antimicrobial effect or so eboa with fungus infection nti liver no produce this peptide these proteins a eboa chichiri efini nyina liver no so ahoɔden no ana ɛsɔ ne mogya no so nti mmoa we ba mogya ne mu na liver no ɛsɔ ne so with ne sinusoid with ne hepatocyte na afi ahoɔden ba ne pedua no nti sɛ wo treat infection bia na yare bia besrew ohia brɛboɔ no infection ne cha ɛfuro kɔ adwene ne mu a ɛde ɔhaw ba infection ne cha ɛkɔ kidneys mu ɛsɛ kidneys infection ne cha etimi ma infertility ba oyɛ ɔbaa abohu sɛ wonya miscarriage bebre oyɛ bɛrima so a na onkwanmo na hoɔden no ɛba fam abribia na wo no nomundro nti brɛboɔ no wa ahoɔden a stefia we nyinaa no ɛbɛ fight no ama ahoɔden abɛfie
ya wo kan nyinaa akyi ne yampa mu a anhwɛ solution a ɛho complications that is say
stefia complications no so because infection to me poison of blood wow ɛma mogya no yɛ thick ti mogya nsɛkulati ye mogya no yɛ poisoned ɛyɛ toxic probably sepsis na kyerɛ sɛ mogya no ayɛ poisonous etimi ma wo anytime etimi ma akoma no kura jai etimi ma organs ahodoɔ wɔ nipadua no mu no sɛe ɛyɛ kan etimi kɔ adwen no mu kura akɔsɛe adwen no etimi sɛe ntin no etimi sɛe pregnancy etimi ɛsɛe bɛma na hoɔden etimi ma sɛ bi watenka kura no ɛyera ɔba wan yɛ careful a ɛforo kɔ a etimi kɔsɛte wɔ awodi anim no wenya infection wɔ awodi anim etimi kɔ wɔ fallopian tube no salpingitis etimi kura ma nsuo build wɔ fallopian tube no wɔ hydrosalpins etimi kura kɔ wɔ ovaries no mu na ma ovaries na kyerɛ sɛ o menses ba bɛsesa na kyerɛ sɛ o system no enya problem bebree ti yɛsrɛ sɛ UTI nya agorɔ kura titi wa wanom edura anom ayɛnkɔ do hwɛ oliver
it has say my contact ne Esha kwan ne eduro no baby ebenya bi.
If you are Liverton there akoye household name nti baby a o Ghana bia no stress e o de ko pharmacy bi e ben o obenya Liverton wo ho na enye sem ne say your promo no da so run nti your first 50 callers no e was special 50% discount e be san so nya free delivery o baby a wo we are we e be ma teleconsulting so na afi ni akire waduane a wodi ni die ni kwan sɛ wodi onim sɛ wo UTI a e bi aduane bi we ni kwan sɛ wodi ni nyina na ye be kyerɛw because obi wo ha wa no antibiotics nso aduane e wo sɛ odi no oni ni nyina na ye be to ye wo asene akyerɛw exercise bi wo ha ye be kyerɛw na waye na ama ahoɔden aba ni peduane ti mesrɛ fa number yi na frɛ na ye ndi nkomo na bebi a wo bia no ye so ye ntimi fa nim die kakra yankopɔn de ama ye no emwa na ahoɔden ba free 050 00 40331 050 00 40331 and I say 050 00 40328 050 00 40328 C4C liver specialist your liver your life your GN ni di your treatment plans ni di and until na bribia kase once treated forever treated and pay your WBS.
Yes, yeah, Dr. George Siamba Junior. Se papa pass so abeche ya dear. Mr. Infections be about treating nkwa or freno. Na fe wodo atwaso. Na ya boye liver no ehun ban ye pa because liver ne dear mse bi bia ni pedua mu liver ne ka ho. Ti o show hu ya liver no betena ho ache. Na so watena ho ache. Na miguso America was said Design and Technology Institute admission no ekoso. Ti baby a wo hwe mi free bia na insanu nyuma mu nimde wo pena wo ya wanya ho abodin krata obetumi bia bia wadwuma na so betumi akira afofora ene Design and Technology Institute na America for amount seba precision welding fabrication design innovation graphic design ne sound engineering animation photography and entrepreneurship nyina wo kire bi Ewo Design and Technology Institute. Mr. Yentri mi kan ko sisi ana na de won e wonsa no nwuma no won ye sikafo. Wonsa no adwuma. Obi entumi nyim free wonsam da. Ye mpamo your talent. Mr. Yonkone yanko polish no ewo Design and Technology Institute for 0541693534. 0541693534. Now we need Design and Technology and for enkasa ene yenuan ene abusua yi edi won mo birthday nti emfa kwanya iso na yen celebrate wo mo rade ayade ye niam bebre e won mo abrabom happy birthday nkoma revenue officer a custom technical bureau Anita Amonoki Blabo Pimbuta Radin Show Radenyo Kese na ma sunfra dum ko Adom Gideon Clofio ana Gideon Clofio aka Buta and every show happy birthday Sanso na happy birthday nkoma Rosemond Donko happy birthday or Christ the King Senior High School Obuase happy birthday Radin Koso Nshira umie wadwemu on your ben munyam for could do for Isaac no mano and I wish you a happy birthday. Sanso na happy birthday call Mauli. Way from music ministry. Say Makers Chapel. Now we show happy birthday. Mauli unkwaso. Weba Kofi Ampedune Weba. Most more confusing. Welbeck and a Welba. Now the Makers House Chapel. I will say Mauli a happy birthday from ministry department. Inti Radin Shaw. Obi a wodo a woda ne bia no. Radin kwaswa bambo ne kese wo muso. Onhwe muso da mo hu masem. Bidi de afia amankwa tamaklo. Ye do so no ahosepe weekend imu. Nye me kwaso Sister Sunday ayekrado. O de twaso.
Eba Badwam ahosepe twumadi so I know her sanya weather no. At that form boko ni ade ahu se weather way kama weather ya de faadwen adwudwe ho awia bebrede ye nye guy ti weather ne da form say dia ene ebedi nkomo memo akwa babia me di Sister Sandy bi guy 2 times a guy me no Ghana's entertainment prophet and kwada mami and weekend the mo ya ade obi ama nsem ni mu weekend ma sha me rewra and I'm say oh the mama madwuma na ye man because as obia bu no ho because ye were ye mu agana ye morning ti me da mo say Frank bomma netizens sa bom biem ne da netizens ase say mo ye ni say ye were ye never ni say so Adom TV ye wata oya je guso ewo ata oje few weeks ago ye pa ba ya ba ko ho ntoma afia pena man ye broni aija ono nso so ye life and living it ye share mobo se ye guso a de dwumade pi na ebremo because TV no so no efe ne ye sade bi count na ye fe broso we de ye wo tomrosie oba ho efefo just say me be se me hu me mpanifo bi so mo se adwuma no mo fa eya na e ka ho se e wo se ho ye fa na because I say no Ghana ina minim station man ho efesen Adom TV. Ya ho afo Frank bom ma ye de shekonkon. Ye ka tire wa ba ka dwumadi ho. Ye ka tire say no I can brand wa ba ka ho. Wa ba 10 gram ye ya papa bi. Ya Lopez fabo akwaba.
Yeah me.
Officially.
Okay.
Yeah, but officially, Mrs. Sandy afina me home. Me mo akwa ba shonko. Welcome to the family.
Thank you very much.
Oh, mumo ma ho fe no. Yeah. Oni ahu so. Nyai. Mama me nyom adi aba, mama me nyom. We wonyina hi so ne height e ni. Oba. Wo twa. Wo twa se blade. Yes, screen so ba ye fe. Eti mama ya nyom na onwudwo ne ho me fa ngege ne tata. Na mo hu so besting because enya ho ofen kwa na ye be serve yes serve nyansa yes serve humility right yes serve just say edian gay wa school books are wasua ne ti ehye eti yes serve be bi right ewo Adom TV so me sure so hu promo ne say erane girls can talk na wo de batwi ma girls kasa wo promo na onya fair idea about senior dwumadie no baba abekọ senia ema miamia ye kasa ne ade mosomfo Jean Lopez wono enie tara ya kwaba
enia me da celebrate
why ready
my ready
oh ni ase enim de otimi ye me shia we yi ho me mo be se me shia we ho
one corner
me hu de otimi enti no me de me nim de wo de ba fire na no wedding na ni bibi where rabadodo mumu mano yeah Adom no ye wo crazy ekuo ye wo beka fia man fa no rabako no and ye wo kwekwe me ya na pokua where raba it's a life in fact a life living its age na girls can talk before that no who is Ya Lopez ya herefo person who the power who is Ya Lopez
okay me din Ya Lopez a very bold and beautiful
give it up for bold from bold
young lady
I love that
believes in the voice of every girl.
Every girl.
Say, obia our voice, regardless where you are, regardless where you are coming from.
Exactly.
Our voice.
Yes.
Say, say, can be now. If you want to be heard, you must talk because someone kasa.
Obianto. Hey, so I don't know about if you want to be what? If you want to be what?
Heard.
People.
Yeah,
heard. I say I don't want to what you say. If you want to be heard.
Right.
It's, you know, you are more like the voice of the girls.
That's right.
As they say, Ghana hanging out. And Maya can say, of course, say a saloon, say our room, say a school, dormitory, wherever girls talk no. You are their president.
Exactly.
Officially.
Girls prefects. Back up.
Oh, baboom. Officially, no, yeah, mamonya where say girls in our prefects. Any, and entertainment prefects so any.
That's right.
It's girls who person can say the first. But talking of that, you know, what's your philosophy in life?
So I believe in family. I believe in good living, respect, being humble.
Exactly.
I believe in all that. I believe say obia if you want to get to a place, I will say make sure say humble because baby our person obia kohoda.
Oh.
Inti before obedru no. Don't step on people to get there. Make sure say overflow actually in the right way. So na be ya sania.
Obi betimi asom watch yourself so for body and champa watch yourself ko make us yes yet timo Christo mo babusua me I'm yet to see obi a obey TV show na sorry ne sofo panyin elders etimi abunchi nku e din say gunu so make us chapel and opay me chia mu ye pa sofo body and me che woni wa pamfo wa sorry man na say mo say ya Lopez e be come media dwumakuo ne ho Munya brani ada didn't know yes with my say oh there I can see the fire burning Tierra Sanya make us Osha into Christo Sumo and Sana Woba your screen say so. All smiles and congratulations are in order for our sister Ya Lopez. But yeah, okay, Mahina free.
Santini.
Oh, yeah, Fabo. Or Pemswana no. Santiago dear neighbors and yeah. Oh, a coming shame. More piano. Aqua baby. That's America. That's right. But what do you do for a living?
Okay, so I'm a businesswoman. I sell a couple of things. Meton hair extensions for braids and that entire. And other things, perfume, splashes, and all.
Fiancé de try de pa.
Oh, you me be pom pom.
We show pon na ye ton ade. Ya be beto ama pay. You tell me Ya Lopez ni officially or China me Adom girls can talk no. Ya Shasia wa Adom TV so 3 p.m. Sunny Ekano. Now she's the voice for the girls. The girls will be following with social and so baby bia sembia will be a person or DJ biano. Fafa Ya Lopez so entertainment good years so dey bisanu me so ye di asa ho sepe ye din sekru ne ade na emum o pese wo kan wasem as a girl this is the right place to be Ya Lopez inti ye kan ye hwe promo no one more time ya ba ne na to ankomo ne so
e woni ma yesuro ene ma enya nokre si e di free adwumam ekosi fie ni nyina kire ye bibi e wo abrabom Sana obaba ware no ya no wani so ade hunu bi o nansu ani suro ni nyina gya ye nkasa
ma ware so yem hihime sister forget you enya opa na ware obi a wenyi
se ba ye nwuma mu nso a ohawo ne do so nansu ye nyai kasa
Charlie, partners now reaching out to me. I'm still now person Beman CEO company instead of Obano.
Na so batan ye ba mudia ene no haw na ye bebre eno kra na gya ye nkasa dodo
to me pie opa na se fie hono mo me ni baby o so hia style si ni fibunia okoba na the style we aba okoba na the we aba na so do mo be ye bia fa ye ho still ye ginam mo dey
so baba ware odo be kwa adwumam ana dwom bebia kasa no a
girls can talk.
Say na etie girls can say sekuru nyina e ba beti wo hu saloon ho de be kokoso ne ada but interestingly why girls can talk.
Okay, so girls can talk because most of the time I say yeah the marshal box bim I say untimi expression who expression who be so you're proud who expression who you say umwade and now onye submissive onye calm and girls can talk because you pay chance the platformer and ma betimi akasa freely with boldness and being comfortable as well. So that's
and
why.
you as their preferred send out cry bold I walk say there's a man na be do a chai bold akasa
no come out of our shell.
Oh beautiful.
Yeah.
But was social so
I'm also social.
Bobo social that active. Where there was a way what bed you there was all active. Then man didn't send me beja with you. So bonnie starting follow
social media across all social media platforms. Pat Lopez.
Okay, Pat
Lopez. Lopez.
Great.
Pat Lopez. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, baby. Snapchat, baby.
So two coins so in brought for TikTok. Last one. Then I Ghana for expecting through her waba, what more fair boldness here home. But then you expect from more for sure.
Okay. So the inspiration is that you per se a bon como. And ma girls say share, you bet snazzy, you bet casa, you bet kaya bosso asem, the asher and bosso are intimate na. You bet me aka. Our girls can talk so.
Yeah.
Not on what to say, yansu your opinion. And I say yansu your I drink sabi.
Yeah.
Into you bet me aka nyansa sem.
Yeah.
Abawum. Into na more expected because ebe very very interesting.
Oh, chance me pon bisa nyom to. Some it ho en try. Yeah, ta wachi de den. They will buy also share if you had one family. Ya mo akwa aba me gina obia na mo mani nyina ya je ofel so. Mo kan ye ho ye nua no nti akwa aba shon kwa mo ma no. Ya nya ka achire. Ba ko ka achire. Ya na ni so. Ebi ka achire ya je so de mu ede pa. Big shout out them come Davina and Bisiu. Samuel, Jeremy, Teria Bisiu, Brad Morris Bisiu, and Mr. Bernard Bisiu, Davina and Bisiu, Samuel, Jeremy, Teria Bisiu. Mechiamu inano pe someone to one more share. But before I measure our coin, once I do cost shopping near day, I will Wendy's closet.
That's right.
Also, we will be at on time. It was maybe I do rounds a guy home. Hey, I don't see this. Once you can't was we are and your casapa, David. Send your catch a juice so. Yeah, you know, which I say, Jumano, yet our cheap party, day. It's young shine real quick. Yaba. Now, and okay, anyway, my final words, expectations for tomorrow, not young fancy.
Okay, I wish you for. Girls can talk.
Yeah.
We are here to stay. And we are here to express ourselves.
We love it.
If I say, Obie who say, a man so, your voice.
Great.
And it's make us it's make us our nyansa so. About womb. And you say, they be a girls casa, and near can in some be a PBR. Girls can talk so dear, you can answer them.
No,
about womb.
No, I'm
so be a bit far. It be at one and see. We say, Ghana for say, when you're ready, but she not 3 p.m. Adom TV. Set to allow ye. I calendar. Open for another day, and some in your bay to watch now day with shining ye. Yeah, more fire yet a home air train with ye. Thank you once again. Thanks for coming. Thank you for having me.
I wish you all the very best in this journey.
Thank you.
Yet our chi. Spoil there, baby girl.
I'll spoil there.
Spoil there.
I'll spoil there.
America Tower chi. I was I started the darling factor. You made ye back who are talent is we in Shroma. I was in Shroma and darling factor them penny for her with judges and the Dusty Saliman. Omoji omegwatina senano kwa musab na mo words be fair mo Nikki Samonas Eric see edu boadi o host I am wani nko ho kwasi ade nwumre o show no oja ko social no so ayetwetwagu ho Wednesday me should yi talents be actual because we are here for the talent. The darling factor almost to show your skills. But it is sister Sandy be a guy na mini
Ya Lopez.
Yani some and nano for so OPD I am a producer Mark Weber. I am a director. Well, be Kofi Ampedu, your supervisor with tertiary boss, or I say be able to talk Aqua Mutina, Natibongo. I am camera Frank, a sound engineer, MCR post production makeup, Esther Ann, and a Eugenia Baden. Eagle wear a share matadi. I'm the guy Squinny. You be sure girls got us watching 3 p.m. We are out. Bye for now.
When you start sending, where do you go? Oh, you guy. Sister Sandy be a guy.
I say I'm more called baby. Do Badwam TV, Badwam Jumadi, so Sister Sandy B. Oh, your guy. Yeah, say, Papa, I your newest baby upon home to Mantiwachina. No, me and son, girls can talk. now so what's not in what ye be and ya kasa keke name kasa nyansa wo mu shem kran 24 and ye ba be di ho komo nya normal girls can talk kokonsendie no ne ade da bi and ye be boa so hu sa Adom TV ye wazo ye no and ya no keke name ye ye ho dwuma ti no me nsa o chena nya me de cheye ya now so aka ye ho utie ye 60 wa ye de ba se asemi edika e ka asemi nyina eti so utie wes no na wo shada tie nsam na ewo mu no a topic na ye beka no no relate no hu nia ye ken e na no pay me gina hei me nyesa ma no tra obi ana me beka se tie obi na bi nyentete ye de ma me eno no me ye kristonia ba yo papa bia awrade me fa ni agro ji awrade di ankasa jempa ye nsudi pa nti we de me metieti obi afa ahudie so menim hwe me nyo sofo nya sofo ma me na emom ntitiye na me ma me papa de me fa mu no na akro me aba bedru ne ti mpaye ne trosem me gidi mpaye me gidi papa me ansokra me bobi mfa ba di nyina nkoto sofo so nso ye bi na sofo de ne dia ka ho na awrade bambo na e ka behia mu a obi antumi nya ohwe nti nso wo ho ya bompaye wo ho abobi fagidie bibi eye bi egidie edura wo nom so ho beto a eye gidie a wo de se eduro no mu no e na ama wa yaresa eye gidie nti saade no se enye yie na wo gidie enye yie oti ase ti enne no asemidi ka eye asofo ne nkomhye edie prophets ahodo anopa mechiamo yedamu ase papa ya sofo yedamu ase obambo nti ene yete ase so man ti de mu ye bia no yani so then the questions nko a nti wa wutie me hwe me no na wa nso so fa bitu utiri na buse na nso wanu ye no fama ho ye sure say teach you ani ntini ehwe asofo akese ehwe sabre na enkomhye ne yati bebre titi bebre ne kwashi bebre ne koso e wo ya adwen mu asade ni si a ene yehu audios ni videos ahodo na eba na we kan na yese na sei adoso na obi bebu sasade ntina ya na video no emma ase yehunu na momade ni si a na yehunu ana nso se ya na eba na pay ni pay attention e si momu a na yakwa akofade aba na because ya na enwanwa asem ni si ya ene so wo kwa didi so sa na eba enso se ni pakro ya yehu omo hu nsam ken omo benben no bi bebu sase ade na asa nkomhye nyina ba omo wo soro omo wo animu nipa hwe wo mo celebrities ana high profile personalities bi omo nkoa na nkomhye ba efa wo mo ho na bia wo komi kuro mu kura bia mabre wa bi ana young lady bi young guy bi o hye ho enkomhye bia mfa no ho da we mu nyina ya no ye ani die mu kofo de ahye manu mu se mi musa yame adifo papa bi esemoni die mu a me se ebre no aso se wo se yete ne ma bi ase na yeni mu kura na yesese nyame oyi ekira na se de etie bia no o cancel ye twetwam ne ade na ade na asa ntwetwamu ne ma na si anankrofo fa ekire sa akoye ne ma bi sa de ehyem ni nyina ye question ye busa asa ne nkomhye ne bi ama hu ni suro abehye ni pamu because ebisi enti se kwasi ti ho ana kwa mete ho na yesi say ya because ebiasi painting na di hu ni suro abehye enti ye di fo eba saa no a yentimi breaking ni twetwam ana die na wo say me na afa me ho no me so me ye de boa ya na edi a na je say nkomhye ni nyina so na da social ne so ene nkom se nyina e ya sofo no a na de ba ana se hwan se ne nyame kan no se ne nyame se yenye no we nyina your questions we nyina your questions a ye besre ni die mu se mo be ma yen se tumi aka eba no eba ne sei se na yehu no na ede ne ye fa ho ena e bi anipa no ampa muwa nti ye se ya e wo se nyina ye kan no tumu ne agidie ana prophecies no na ye abuse no all in the name of fame ana because ya teten so say ase ebinum true that ena afei na yahu wo mo na yate wo mo enka na prophecies ni nyina so ani die mo eye die owungu a ewongu a ena prophecy bia so mama enka se kwasi ebenyeska enti tutu huye kwasi prophecy bi ana ya prophecy bi esi se nyame be you destiny helper bi eno ema ana eno eba na no de monka na de bia se wuo na wuo no so ye personalities no nko a obi a owo front like nkofo hwe no mutie no we nyina ya no ye we nye se obi efie be challenge dwuma no amoye no eyensem busa bia ye busa ne wo a wo hwe me tie me nso no wanso so busa ho sanse me bida ase de bia obi bewu de bia obi bewu de bia obi bewu nti pa se ade yi eye wuo na eye prophecy abamu nti ye betena wa ye nhwe han amana abamu awie na fe ye be claim ownership se no abeye fame ase as a prophecy mano obia de be points han na me kind nti wo kan ye no ani die mu o enye se me ti obi na so ani die mu eba mu yi na no ne krakra ne sai nipa no se okọ nti se akosi sai nti ekọ no die biem so na ba ye eya so den ana ede na wo se ye na adidi mu ama ene ya make say se am say yate eho se committee ana say ye dey se bia unya prophecy na ba also call hotline so nante ko na do ko to o manim na ne ho na ye mom paye titimrem no sa na tie na sa na tie ana die na asesenti ama na die wanya die sam na ba so no komsha na ba so no also free hotline ana say secretariat no na uko ka kire wo mo questions be brain na ekoso Ghana for be adwene mu enu nti ena won aresa guma no ya mimi bisa because platform no ha na wo obi oti mikro mu onya ti na wo se ye de eba ha ti ani die mu questions ene ye busa empire ne ye bo a enya adwuma na abra nipa ne nka ho ana mi ankasa na mi hu ye no mi ntime mmoso mpa ye ntwetwamu ana na saade na ya de a AC happen ya kan ba ko ya kan mienu still ye hu nipa no ede na wo se ye tumi ye ede na wo se ye nye eno na me say ye like ye ni nko ho ye hu ho no ho no so asofo papa bi ye prophet papa bi ani de mumma boa ye na ye nhunu na mum enye de nipa bi dwene susuo se em say prophecy no aye fame as or ye na bamu an ye hu say yes or powerful the question ba ko a se sia wo ma we say guma sumu ne say sika prophecy bi amai say ne nat gina do na no bi cha 10 million eno de ma eno so ba mo miente said ye we mo ba yete mo miente ana say ye hwa ye clergies asofo no mo de ne yenye na e bakra na nke ya crown no ne ye hu so hu e bia ye hu mo me ye hu ansa ne ye bibi danse ye behwere ya dofo yi ne abusua ya ansa na ya be kire ana mo ko forward bi na obi akasati amunti mo buafuo na no aye ni na da social media ye ni na camera ye si so edin hu ye mobo radin dom ye na we de ensesanye sika die die na de yensem bisa nko a ti wa wo hwe wa no ansa tichu no masofo no ya mommoaye mpa na ase ya kese wo celebrities anase obi a odi dom anim nkofo hwe no ho de no ya adoso ti mekwabna age na adwadada one mpanifo bedi nkomo pensem mu ti kwabna ene questions ye bebusa ye efa clergy and prophecies wo wanya bia yes wo wanya 10 million wo do na no na
da bio bibi saba
eno ne yenti eno ne question na ye busa no
we the prophecy we say we get by you
na de no mai eba hu na de no meda bonte mi yenti na ise de bia we benya nkwanhia we besi we bewu panimu bi bewu ena hu kwabena man sampo na de na esie wie no na fe epiepie ena nkwanhia bi besi na de nti esi wie ya ye hwere ye dofo no eno ne krakra no ene se wenye wo na me pese wo yi ano but questions a Ghana for busa ase ebi mu wani omu hu ade no ana ya so den ana dwe enti we de
alright if you me that's interesting say they with the bad but this time I'm sure say we all make sure say Sadi Bejan insurance so pa say ne won pay for atrase area Kofi Capital atrase consumer protection strong advocate says consumer and the bribia that oye winner and I say 50-50 but odwene o man also kasi pa we are privileged say national conversations say no we ni free ma enya dey possible area Kofi Capital as make out say ya nkasa ya papa ya ofa obia ni mkwachi aka kane no gina ma Memphis Central Memphis Central on the ticket of the NDC and a former member of parliament and then also abekansa o ehwe him Charles so about abekansa and measure see free baby all the free no na initial comments because any prophecy ampa eda so ho adentina ye from had bribia da akandifo a omo known and I expose say we see beside no and a bribia than commissioners of eba form and commissioners so eba form hono ye ewu yade so measures if you na madwa since so what minister call kufia kwaba because we won't actually
perform na je dem ye ya sa no mo yimu nwan ma ama
kwa kwaba good we won't watch a foul yeah come on yeah then I'm just ye pa just to touch a little bit on what if you are the NDA, then we get into a proper discussion. And they are so for no be social media, or call WhatsApp platforms as well. And I'm so they want us to believe that they always see ahead of us, but we don't recognize them, we don't believe them. You maybe say CC.
Mamen chia ashefo ni seti for so kan wa. Mamen chia mo na Mistress, because I say Ghana hankwa ni nyame. Seriously. Oh, England for almost sorry friend say. You have the Church of England. Church of England. Now they are so for Anglican form there omonya vision. Roma so for omonya vision. Methodist so for omonya vision. Presbyterian so for omonya vision. Identity they be a one man people omonya vision. Na mi bisa nti on dia onu fi asem ni o ohunu da ohunu se ni nwe bi bewu ohunu se asem beto ni yonku bi e ma ne nka kan kire no ana de bia enkrofo a omo ye aise omo a yenimu omo ana omo so mo man no e na de bia ye nyomo vision obi di se enkremofo epenyini owo kromo yi chief imam shari butu baba no di so di over 100 years. And maybe some people say when you vision say papa no be 100 years me say me nyanim nkre before no wu a ne time na so vision baby ya so ba na wankwa wo je bo enti say de mum ye nyai yes unya vision na sebe wuni ni pakro no o mo say an o mo hunu kwan a ye benya minister ana ye benya appointee bi a ne wo menya ne ho asem ana wo hene bi ana se sebi me woni vision do do miya me vision se Ghana fo nyina ebe esa akra o musuman enso so se memu ememu enti me sre mumi enyai saa de na Ghana ana se before titiru ye ba nkrofo bi vision obi ka se obi ntimi nya vision ba vision wo we ebi ye papa ebi ye bone te se de afia kan na ade ye nya vision papa da ye nya vision papa da omo ma saa prophecies no da be no bi aba ka se Ghana de papa bi ye be nya wo mu hu ya ye be nya oil wo mu hu ya o me hu ade papa de so ye aba Ghana ya ye be nya se ko mo so nche kra Ghana apum ho ba bi ye be nya eyi wo ho fa ho ho ye pewu asem dodo wo de bia obi wu ye na ye de ana obi bewu mi de obi samia akwa se loto ucha na se ba weji amadi ana wa ye din bebre kan sem bia amem ene de ye nyo mo hwe no ma fo mo wedi mbese mo mi nyai na bi sebi wo de wo se ye be ko me na yi no tu de amenye di na me nwa esu nka bi How kachi?
Your mind.
And it's what you need, who's so ba.
Your bichia, what your food na and can't make constituency. I'm in central for. I said, Dahono, me moment dear, my father say, Yaji Yamina 70, especially me. I'm a born again Christian. Into your core Bible, which Joel 2:28. Now me coach kakra. I say, and it shall come to pass afterward that I'll pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams. Your young men shall see visions. So what? Or say, a million you know, ye and penny for no ebe swada. Now your young men is almost be visions. No cry ha. It is biblical. So say there say nyame no honhon ba mu a obahu niema na ukaya oba o say 32 o say shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be delivered. So okay no wa solution o ni nyina mu no
wa obegbo
awura di no obeyi wa frim oh na de e wan say asofofuo yi omuhu saade na it is true. Because young ordinary people, now which means you go in the spirit and you see things. Yes. Now, what bompire and what Musani Maya? I say the Bible says you reveal and redeem. Yamia yachrawa. No per se you redeem.
You redeem free situation.
A Jew free situation.
Once a dead in
why don't they go on their knees to make sure say sad na
because
minister is a very busy man. Naturally who no ankasa ansana what you abom paye ma nyame ayi sad na firi ho eno ne baby a ayi na kakra na prophecy so adoso we can ebi so can emem na me medical aka say this is a true as a Christian no me believe say in commercial ho na ebinum so hu ani so ade dem yemma ye Bible no en guide yen say hu hia say wan hu say asomasi bewu a obehu ni para ansan no abompaye ma nyame atwetwam ye gina bato no we see a lot I wo ha na bia ba we hu picture na bo ho no nipa na obewu ebi ba mo sa me say ha minua wo hu say bewu a kokobọ mpaye me nyame otwetwam na ba ka kire me nyende they say I don't believe in that. It is your duty to pray
to save the situation.
To save the situation. And so I'm a can't me. Mammy manya who be a that is the worry. And Bassa, you were trouble I close my ears. I said no. Death, a necessary end will come when it shall come. Nti me from adwen ko. Yes sir, you cannot live your life. Nti asofo for no momode na mo hwe. Na se omo bom pae no mo hu a, omo pae so na omo redeem.
Okay, so when you name ako here say the office of the presidential envoy for interfaith and ecumenical relations so the krata abetudwa. Strengthening spiritual partnership for national direction and healing. It trusts everyone. Now, okay, Carter, now say, greetings of peace and grace from the Office of the President Envoy for Interfaith and Economical Relations. On behalf of the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and the Office of the Presidential Envoy, I extend heartfelt appreciation to you and your various denominations for your unwavering spiritual support, intercessory prayers, and sustained leadership in promoting peace, moral integrity, and national unity. Your role in Ghana's spiritual civic life remains indispensable. As part of strengthening national coordination on spiritual matters, especially in these times of uncertainty and complexity, we kindly encourage you to inform all prophets, men and women of God under your oversight that any prophecy or spiritual insight of a national nature, especially those with implications for high-profile political leaders, governors, national security, or public stability, should be formally relayed to the Office of the Presidential Envoy for urgent review and appropriate escalation. This is in the spirit of responsibility, discernment, and stewardship over the nation's destiny. And they give the contacts, and they say, furthermore, in the light of strategic accident that occurred recently, which claimed the lives and involved government officials, military personnel, and NDC party executives, we humbly request your intense prayers for the President of the Republic, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the government and all state institutions, the bereaved families, and the entire nation of Ghana. May the Lord comfort the afflicted, guide our leaders, and continue to preserve our beloved country. We look forward to continued partnership and shared spiritual responsibility as we work together for the peace and the prosperity of Ghana. Yours sincerely, Elvis Afiankra, Presidential Envoy for the Interfaith and Ecumenical Relations, Office of the President, Republic of Ghana. Kofi, that's how serious it has become now.
Oh my, President Mahama de onye nyina empire asem we de so no yema Ghana man panyin nti bibia esi ne so nti papa say o mo say ye nyina mo empire man no wonya nimdi a obe solve enema ACC no because Ghana enema ACC doso if me a free Ankara I said the conference presidential envoy for religious
affairs
interfaith and oh me di kan ye yama nyame beye aha Ghana for Yakopon Bible no was sing Yakopon obo ye say no say so enti Yakopon ontimi nye doctor eno mo be ye doctor Yakopon ontimi nye presenter ena ma wo wa ba ye presenter na say journalist Yakopon ontimi nye ontimi master so eme ye engineer ontimi master so eme ye lawyer enti wodam ye mu ena saa ni mani nyina na opeso wo ye no ye mano say we cho obi kura de kura na was nyame nhira wa cho obi ade no asmo kaka kire no na ya mbisa say enti nkro na wo munye Christians no say be Hindus, Buddhists, any other religious groups no almost enkade na beto omo yes me office and I say bibia and we say our order Elvis office no so only they in charge of but me bisa say enti ade see no human error say bia me no and I say obi enfom so ntina e see ene de maintain one asem no say investigation I'm on it, and then they hear one more.
And you're setting up on business.
No. Never. Never.
Our belief is that a spiritual connotation with yes.
Me pacho baby yango boni baby. Yango bogana ngwano. Bibi se yango pongana ngwano. Yango boso baby. Se wuji yango pondia baby wo bia wo. Ono mpacho kan we na wo kan no bio na me ka asem nkyerɛ.
Joel 2:28.
Yes. So na pacho no. Yeah, me ka se wuji nyamidia eye adeboni o. But I know yam my yen a bibi mind.
Yes, say anything.
Yet, Bibi and Yameba Yamain.
Should that not be the case?
Bible says, I was saying, sir, any Edumano. Mamma need me. Bible now walk and or no crack at your sense, and I need you, Mamma need. That's what cats natural. So to be found sign shall a demi film and cassette. Yes, a man will fall from heaven. A 2 to 1 apart. Near the Kokuni, Kose, a finish to have a perform.
It has some bad, yes, in the Jinabi, a pindu.
Yes, Hanimanu be drinking Ghana, as we see her. Young family, Yamina Dema. Yes, Yamina Dema granted obedience, sir. But the question is, Yamiswa Catcher will say, who now what do Bass Assassin? Peho, HBA. Send a bayer ACBU. Awani so hwe ne ma koso wo wiase enne baby a enkophobia duro enne yetimi kwotena wiem kofotimi kwotena wiem awo moti ho na so mo koye edi bebe ta won so government bi ama because na machine no enya adwuma Ghana hanke e beka se nyame na aye ezo ta mu duro mu repair no almost abai America
to my wisdom
wama ye nimbie wo yemu wote yemu nyame tie yemu adenti na yema yakopon bresa ebifo akwaduro nti no de bia nyame be ya maye nyeze broni so won ka se nyame enyema no but wo ye no nyame de na ka no. Say Dr. Crow okoye operational. Obon pai
nyame.
O sre nyame say misrew. Me koye operation in America. Doctor no was say me de me say nyame nsa. Say ne be ya adwuma ya me be dia ma wi.
Bibia be ne kwa.
Bibia be ne kwa so. E di sare man na ye amana ha patcho kan yi ni man.
I was saying in the last days I'll pour my spirit upon all flesh. With sons and daughters prophesying.
Sure.
Old men dreaming dreams and young men seeing visions.
So, me pacho. Was it young men seeing visions? Let's say, Mubenya, Meniswa, dear. And interest, say, Obeso da yesu obi hu. Anaba so da yesu bibi betu obi. One abrabo no. Say na be ya ebetum pa ma. Was in the olden days. Adewe you trying that ben.
I say in the last days.
In the last days. Last days near that ben. Adewe you trying that ben.
I do the.
And I make sure no. But you can. When was it the last days? So when will the last days come?
You go so change.
I got someone no 80 and now last day. And then your last day. Okay. Yeah. Oh, say we are say we need solution. And that's the answer. To be na ama yen yedi bibia hye beye en obi na yeme en obi na ejimi kunu en obi na sembe bitibisi e dia bi sa se adentina ya soso no wo bom paye ni wia te se de mi like sky wo bom paye ni wia untu anamon enkoye de e wo se wo ye when na me hu vision wonim baby amewo your friend nyame nipa wona say your friend nyame nipa man of God na man of God na say wontimi eni nyankopɔ ni nkita ho obi afa now man of God now you na paso be
drama ho na bi ho say me ma wa kwankyere bi na me kan say me chew na twe ho video ma bi ho asa
me pacho ene na ti say na wunya dichi no wo so betime nya sai dichi na sre sebi say ye wo dwa to anya gra ho
nti kayen ko dwa to
me pa je se bi ni wonti no What's often that we want to try in the name of God, mommy. They what I say, and then they will I said there. They said, doctor. What can you say when you are a man of God, or a man of medicine?
Nti uko jatu wanyamua fa onim die ye adwuma.
Fa onim die ye adwuma, fa ka ho. Ene na enkrofobia ya o metumpo. Hwe ensem yekoma meni ewu se Ghana ni e wo niam bi ho. Oh, yes. Because 2025 lady nipa egu koko boto. 2025.
Oh, don't find check kakra.
Debi ayenema yenye. Miami de miama sem ebe kantira make sa no. Uncle David will tell you why.
Yeah.
Never bema. King David papa ne didikesi. Makonta no. Chief Kusi where my office. And no car baby. And you didn't call police hospital. I said we are check a crowd. Baby 6 but more than 6 years ago. Police hospital you don't know so. Only doctor obey autopsy. Ewo ho. Enti emfa nye make free ho. Emfa no kokulebu. And I'm offer for no frame. And I'm call you. Me call you no. And I'm sure you didn't kokulebu dia. Body bag you didn't too no. Police for Cantonment police police hospital. The hospital did not have a body bag. Me. I'm telling you. The enemy said there was another police officer. I was thinking, or body bag money.
The hospital does not have.
They don't have it officially.
But
a policeman at the police mortuary sold me a body bag.
Hospital nankasa nibi.
And I made it almost say, and they say nipa would dab on tia near Kofana. Dear near the betu. As some way 6 years ago. Tell me say me rahon. I'm a dear one. Cafe fence say me offer you know. You find more for here. Say they be a police for a boom say yeah.
Hey, then nothing has changed you.
I saw the catch say oh. And maybe you know man. What do you know why? Ya no be sound say enti Ghana no. BBC a. Ya yen bibi.
Nothing has changed.
Nothing changes. Ya be kasa na obi abekasa wenya visi. No mom enya attention. Na ni pada also ye adwuma.
Na problem no ho.
Problem no.
Okay. Dina ye breaks no ye go so ye maintain.
Work for Ghana. Police forensic lab da.
Debi.
Eya ko. Kenya ngwa se ye di emu no anase body parts no. They be free Ghana ko e.
Nothing to write home about.
Oh.
That is bad.
And then yes, I'm not blaming this current president. And then the fault. And your system, sir.
You did go up.
Young build. I ain't in ye. I know, and only I need name my hammy. Sabi will be consuming mine. Never be on an echo. Yet a man of mine as man. Now a corner push us and when she will ya. Kanya Shikrano
and when you made it.
And get crackran, I am crackran ye. Who were kind of foreigner, feeling the baby a cotoya and for bottom of so police for her, soldier for her, immigration for her, fire service for her. And you say, Omko drew on sebi, go from ready a good to my come the body bag in the and can I say, you don't do. I've been on tonight, you don't go.
So for Kwaba. Well, it may be a more number 2 and 170 be a chair, a boy I dream and tears. Yes, more who are dear, more shame come, and should they see na and your papa. It's Kana Moka in Numunai. They be a new war, nay, a dear to a movie. They be a new war, nay, a dear to a see we are, not from my back. And I know that me catch come na me catch and no one I say I have a body and I say what is happening? Yanni empty would you medina moody nasi and no man and akubutu baby.
Cobra, the Rika Mame and I was mention million penny for you. afi tie fo na hwefo so ehwe yen but hwe atade ye hye yina me ensan ya including crowd ya kyerese oman ni nyina yi enra na ye kra yi nuanom mienu asabi omoye Mozambique nyame form kransi yi na on chichire abusua no so ewe na ya konsam titru pa ne yewra John Dramani Mahama ofesere wasi aboto a one ne yere ne mpanimfo a anya ni gisem sa esrewra de se ma BBC ensi ese adwuma bi akwabran se unim a won tiase
se unim mu a
odi adwuma no ma won tiase adwuma na se
Juni marine adwuma mu a uni consumer protection uni present adwuma no ma uni sofu adwuma no mu a
so see when it comes to asofudie ani uni chechire mu a obi asabe wonye sofo ntimi chechire asofudie mu
but you can nyame asema e kire say na edi akire no this is what will happen. I'll pour my spirit on all flesh mabunu nkokora ni nyina mu no se me nyame ugina bo media sa how ni you no e be free uso akọ
ye na say e kwa so e kura bible adentina ba akofo no gina nim kire nyame asem ofre no unim a wonte ase and so those that are put to interpretation ewo nyame asem mu no na getting it wrong. You see, enya fe na nyame asem ebeba o ana fe nya fe na nkomhye ebaaye but the reason why and then nkomhye na ye bibira yeti nyina ne se ene yadru erabia social media ewo ho enti so bitimi krom kransa dome abra na se onyame yi bibi ma no kire oman ya okasa oman ne bete. That is the only difference.
Kanina essence ne
na ewo ho but kanina ne ma say ni ho nti na manfo nti. What you say? And see, when I hear people interpret how the men of God should operate.
For instance, a person to us, he say, "Hey, no more de tuntum ko na biribi adam mo mo ni suade hu no mana."
Kobran say what you say? Say enya ani suade hu say obetimi abe on mampani the next 4 years. Na o mampani no o bigger head le o wani ni say e so escape owo bi e de wani. The outie ye wo de eye de so ba be o mampani but the wound the opposite of it. But wo na mfiri won ti me o mampani man ye. What you say? The just last week many obi pani bi enya nkitahudi o man mu a nyame ya adom na se gire ba bi agina obeso CD Era John Dramani Mahama society pa no se owo o how bi a eda nanim a se oyi free ho a sa how na free ho na ni suade hu na da ho man na o ntimi achieve
enti wo hu ya se no kra ne ka say mo hu nipa obegina
of course of course Cobra. See, who Jamaica say, "Oh, Nimwa, you would step, you bet can't hear there." What you say? I am do much or the check a birimu. India may say, "Who call sorry about 1,000 people, 2,000 people, as of a woman 20 of human society." Until church the moon, I did to so na so for nya vision, no, and I want to can't just me see and I'll come to her. No, I want you who told you? What you say? Vision no, you can't ya make us some of kasa chiripa. Onyame timi kasa fa nipa mu abra ye di nkomo. Etimi pie ba abra wan kasa nkasa. Sabi onye wadwen se o ka ho asem. Ene ye wode onyame hwimu sunsun no akokire o de yebesi. Ene ye wode wani suguso. Sabi ye wani gusu ye. Esu. Na de ama de ekoba yina na se politicians so on control asofo. Ekire o mu de asofo onye. Oh, me no nyina eh TV you hu de wo Nemo there's something that I see you don't see. Me no one is so control you.
Wow, hu na me hu no. Me na say me kire okwan no.
So and when power comes up, power in your baby they seem to know everything, including Yamiasam to direct how men of God should operate in this country. What sort of a behavior is this? What sort of life is this?
Yeah, idea no to be say afide munyuma abroso afede mu hu na ede enko na mope esum ka bi nko ye no ye ninim dia
no kobra eye se nyame asofo be kasa na ye be hu kon ye be fa so ye be gina ho abom paye asi atore nchem se de ehu oman no pese nyame asofo omka wonu ntum e wo oman mu As if they are not part of some Ghana for. Until between a country politicians in some common to be concerned with the country and be or Muntiving it. Until almost a moment in Casa.
Omudi Trodo.
Almost team point show team. Even politicians cry, episode video mine so I'm be a fan manifesto. Omutri will pop but to ya. Yamin intim vanity point to ya. And for me home, and for home. And I said, Mania or Yichida or one frauda. And I'm a what?
Okay.
Send me no Yichide. Now, Oyichide the Mania no say a song broso, net is saying, any part me call say, I am a spiritual father, and your government official. Miss Sumagana, my calling chain. And your government official. Because who needs Satibiano, Sasuno, environment, and own Kahobi, own Tiasia. Ebe ya wadwin kura say sabi nyenyan sasam. Some I can't tell say. Edua bisi. Sabi uko kroma dua bisi edua ne modan achi.
Obusu afi achi.
Na dua ne esi ho no. Say na etie. Enti wo ko ama nko ase.
Menti ase.
O ti ase. Because ye me hu bi. Enti yan tia se obia ne na dwuma osese oye eboa ma oman etu mponko ni
ya tia se se adom be hyehyɛ yi
of course kwabra enka ebeye yen de se onyame nipa bi nyame bi na ni na waka bibia fa oman ho aman mpanimfo ho na ye kyerem paibɔ ede amasa nipa kro
unyini se mosuma contribute to ye believe asem amoka no because nyoma bebre wa mosuma ya ama ye gi asem na efiri mu ba no so no the GDA na koye din.
Kobra, so ne one year near a hunsu sanson beba. If say ye ka say sabi yesi wo sunsum eniam ntwae ensi enti abe ka say ye asofo no metima de me papa sofo wo su bempa ay example de ye hu ye no me na wasoma na metu anamo a ye reach out to mpadimfo na ye fa kwan papa ye be fa so a ye be bom pa ye sidie enam kwan so a e pese be to man so. Are you saying senti ko hu ye no ma ye nkan kire dipa na ye ntu hu anamom na ye nsia na kwan na because hu nti na ye nya ntrase ma ade ni nsia na akobra so nyankopon na wote so no hu se hu nanso we ye kire de ma adenti opposite esi an okwan
so Charles Bessa ba ho kwaje ga mo se o page am na o tsazu page am ene mani mo ni go mo page am ka za je na ko je
me the me say discussion no me pesa ko too spiritual asema esi no ya asema minua ehia papa I told you
but the spiritual controls the physical
minua me say I'm a Christian
and because you don't understand what happens in the
Bible no says so for nkwan no mu niema
he has never said so. No. They were called
na be say
of
me come you say we believe in the Bible me believe in the Bible my coach we no ohwa na de asie no I'm a qualified engineer must sail on the ship for several years as a chief engineer. Even though I was a Christian, but I never relied on that for my job. Dear Sieno, Yambisi who say, what is happening to the country?
There's a spiritual connotation to it.
A spirituality,
but the physical
what about if the leader no cry no or he doesn't believe in Christianity? Make us in terms of Christianity.
But leader nankasa cry in
leader in ministers in as an engineer, not on the ship, I was a chief engineer on the tanker, petroleum tanker, for several years. My rely on vision, I do who say we are conscientious, very strict. Sadly, there will be explosion on the ship. Explosion tanker, very likely a tanker. They explode. Can you imagine? Explode a bit may cost several miles, and you have to make sure say the piano. Be control. Would you obey a mistake? You have to go home. You have to fly home. Yeah, and
so and the problem about
in Pabwakra ocean on the deck, it will cause us spark in an explosion about. And even though I was a Christian, I didn't make it sure See a cassette, ye fitty here, ye be a friend plan maintenance. Plain, say that you, plain, would mean quite so repair or no. Your special people are omoye. The plan maintenance. Won't try my dear say and son what you share. And yet, say, your computer will be month way, Saturday way, or dear ye, dear for show. I see and say you are doing for show. Because over the last man. But you're the person say, oh, wow, for a maybe crack. That is what as an engineer. Yes. Who's the chance? The good and the bad. Yes. That's what was happening. Yes. And I say, media, vision near I believe. Name as a country, dear. When we are going to things are going bad. Or things are bad. Helicopter no ebe ba from a mechanical failure. Human error, pilot error, and bad weather. And a baby or a restriction area. These are the factors about plane above him. Yamina may side be you. And the was there mechanical failure. Now the M1 say military the country at Japan some crown. They are efficient. Omoya near beer, and say Omoya pepe. To year pepe and accident a year hunkakra because military dear precision. And when I see no what was wrong, plane no it is a ship you were a standard a year ABS American Bureau of Omnibushe surveyors here all mechanical alloys almost here British there were Bureau Veritas Italian. Every time they come and make sure say every equipment or is safe and stand what you move. You don't move like that. Uber port authorities make me about checking we be it's your life working, it's your this thing working. It is and stand that they give you the pass to sail. And these are the things we are used to. And I bet my son you may ha name ya bompire no. Me on the ship as a chief they say me hobby bompire. Na say ship regional so chief please come we can be as me dress here no no problem no obi no regional here hwe eno me face spiritual no me drew hwa me say mum be ha obi be na problem no so I had the name there name mum they don't make sure say why your maintenance why you be bia do we do these things hwe enkwala 16 amakonya accident na nyame na dema na nyame na odeko. No, I don't believe in that. Because this thing is going to happen again. Nyamia reveal, I day na Nyamia reveal, na sabi AC. But was the road good? Car na quality no. You make sure say car no, be that correct. When I don't money, you make sure. If you outside, you outside now feel road down Amsona. Several accidents be over AC. Say old dodgy pothole na akoshia AC. The best years of Biabona can be at the trouble war. Now, pimpim so. So, these are the things I mean here. See, I'm feeling next year the idea called spiritual. Tabia, a money, a becatchery. Things need to be done. Minia. Now, a crofoya we, I who Kakamutala is my very good friend. Now, me share Tabia, your friend, a yellow sissy. Menone a coco, so for a coco, Yafino, yellow sissy. I will not explain what it means. This man is so affable. Minia. Now look at the death. A minister or Badwam, a kind gentleman, say, you pass obedi man Yesua. I can. He's a very nice man. Then why should we meet such a death? I mean, we can. Well, we are she. Now, you did a cocoa, but on it's not normal. I mean, something is wrong in the country. I appreciate President Bayo or tries to reset in Yama, especially dollar. Gina, we share cocoa price. I'm very happy for what we share in terms of dollar. Then he's got a lot to do. Yep, pano. Maybe a yemen quadia. 4 years or one, so person resetting Yama on pound crofobia. Yama Mianka, Pedias Lodge. Every weekend, no, the crofobia course. Special minister, the way you own. Now, one back, Jenny on money. I'm not your son, Kwame Nkrumah. why say Kwame Nkrumah yira akɔhye nsuase oni mam wata later ne hu say sana weekend no ade no e bia 1 week no afa no akɔhye peduase lodge na o thinki no o tro ne ma ne ade e ma man no two sample no within that short period of time no ne ma otumi de ye no I believe embrace say ye benya side team no president amomodin na public appearance for Paonya. Now within this 4 years, no only the legacy. What shall I say? No, when time is of the essence. Time is up. Niana young Piagini in Corsadi and things are not right. Player making was it a mechanical failure? Spare part near Nima. It's on the ship when I make sure no, me program. That way you change way, that way you change way. Would report so surveyors are barber checking. Sometimes you have to open the system, no. Say be as a fuel pumper, or open that surveyor about or be checking part no. One say part we and some are boxing back.
Do we take a lot of things for granted in this
We
country?
do. Granted. You take a lot of things granted.
Presidential
Yes.
It's been seized in Paris. Do you know why? Because of mechanical issues. Because Ghana no maintenance is the all Ghana. You be pushing to the limit. I had you bet me to a brony chrome there. I'm on to free or emphasis because I'm about you be so no.
Yes.
You get my point. Look, let me tell you what we are what kind of spiritual now. Sebe. Space shuttle. 1 2 3 America. They do you need 1 minute pay and a blast there. Anticipate of the spiritual. I'm not against a software juma to say they make no, but 1 month for no, 1 month to so. Maintain say Roman software, AUVC. Maintain say Presby software, AUVC. Maintain say Methodist. Say maintain mo kwa na mo ye edifo na me we odifo chairman.
We who must have
me basa na woni hu edi mechi omo ko no mo omo ko mo se nyame afre omo akoye yi de o wa chimote bako ya o wa chimote ya oh ne ma mi wu na se yen osofo no your friend say
then okay
oh osofo we yi wa oh obesi super no wo cars akese achimote ye
achimote mean so then
oh your friend say obofo what is of Bia was Janko Afro Bia Oboa? Say the baby Janko Shia or Freho.
And you believe in that?
Because you see, let me tell you what. That is why I said you have to go to learn how to become a software.
Cobra.
But me, Memo, can you? Miss. Oh, sorry. So whatever.
You penny about me, Bo. Yeah, one near my means, and it will be yes. You're the I am phone so, and your how Brian. And the audio bonifono, as she my and the audio yame in him hobby. Inti engineer, acquired you may know, or Babada, no bomb fire say, ready say, Uyamon Hobine, Emma the Enchi. I don't find engineer, no, I'm founder. Sir, the engineer to me da, meaning say, I dear Beshame. Or tracker man, no bomb fire say, Uyame, and Feneso. It will be believe, no. Obian who force will be said.
I agree.
Believe in the prophecy. You can decide not to believe in a prophecy. Nobody is going to force you. But you cannot as well say more bisum and believe in prophecy. And I'm not being prophesied. Nobody. I'm saying that. Nobody in this country. Anybody must stop prophecy. No, I said what was
a baby by
please. The fact that will be prophecy, no. The fact that will be prophecy, and in Chile, Onyamia saw from prophecy.
I didn't Madame Paris Taboto.
Or the yet, oh, be no between the
professor.
Your prophesy. What happened? Messi, your prophesy. You can go and check.
But no, we are restricted.
Messi, what restriction? No, soon that you how no bebano. Oh, come
at Orange, see all the time. It's part of human life.
I'm control.
It's part of human life.
Obi som bosom. You also only nyame ni a. The case be no.
One ka so be na me say.
Oh me ba me mo odin.
Ah no ma.
Obi suso ewo som a ode ne ho akohyem. Obi wo sunsun bi a wo som no.
Yes.
Enti wo so onyi nyame ni a. Problem bi ne ho. Sai nipa no so ntimi nkan kire me a me de me ho ato onyankopon no so. Onyame a obo so ne asase no so. Enkan kire se ma mfa bigidi enkonkohyem. Aye individual matter. Because Bible says so we see onyi nyame ni a. Munya no. It is not even false. For anyone to believe in prophecy or not to believe in a prophecy.
The American say, "Mommy and spiritual argument." But the men, my culture, I'm a believer. I'm a brother.
Why do you want to run away from the spiritual aspect of what is happening?
No, and I'm just saying
we are Africans.
No, that's it.
Oh, yeah, the physical bit. No,
the body even had a spirit.
One time, Obi wu ya sorry them, and I hear my eulogy. Now the bucket to one of my eulogy. No, on my no, everybody was weeping. I collect it. Name mommy, na Oma. Now my name is brothers, Christian brothers. Now, and I'm saying, oh, Debbie, this one there, this is not from God. Also, brother, don't lose your faith. Oh, brother, God gives and God. I say, hey, you must stop that. Now, God no better say, I saw that that is not the will of God. God, you believe that God is a God of love, God of mercy. Now, if you are a whole church issue, that something is wrong. Meaning, I'm catching and say, hey, Japan, on problem, they say, people don't even die. And because of industrialization, the problem on what they say. The population in old. Now, labor and find that's the problem of Japan. China, longevity. Now, calculate all longevity in all these countries. Now, Braya, highly spiritual. And yet, that is very low. Let's say Jamaica bear 45. What brother baby or what? 19 years. That say hospital and ye be say, so call America. Now call hospital now. Call hospital now. Now who are? No, so
China, go to India. Even at the hospital, the fact that China ni and could not send them components and which is only Yami also. Okay, the fact that Indian, Hindu ni and could not send them and Yami only Yami also. And the America say, Unyame song and you'll be individually. Oh yeah, no. You can't say that. You can't say that.
Keep it yourself.
You can't. Cobra. Omoka. No day. Krobi. Yes you. Nkrofobi ko omo nyinyam. Omo kwa sorry da. Nso omo ye. Oh, please.
Try you omo ko. Mona mo ko omo nyinche.
Please.
What says nkrofobi o we kwa ko carriage kwa kwachiga. Oko ba che nnuane a omudi wo hono no ena ma omunyi
na say ye wura ne agye nkwa edi nechi Yesu Kristo we 33 years according to Bible and so yenyame me who ni so yenyame but we 33 years so age doesn't enye age de kire obi gidi e wonyame mu what you say enye age de kire the fact that obi betime the 100 years impact obi make us assess obi betime the 30 years 25 years, the impact, as a channel. It is about the longest the longest years I'll be doing as so.
The discussion
we are lessons that we
need to learn. No, maybe say obiati say nobody suffer obi enu aka say obi an konko da mo obi anye adwuma obi an sorry a on the omra sorry for manopako sie nyumbre say ade be che afimu nyina na yenya hwe nti me car we dey call mechanic sabi sunsun ni ba ba me car
okay so ye kwaba ye ba we so ade she be share free ye kwaba sisia. So a lot of your text messages want me say omodiaba lot of them on this matter of spiritual and physical and obi e chenadwin I take a cue from what of kind the fact is when Jimmy GD you know
and Chile obetima come in the Elma Mayo. And the fact or Ubizungi, so for Charles Gideon Tumno, and so Chile Sani Panasun to me, and Chile said the Swiss or minus the Now we've said a lot about both the physical and the spiritual. What is needed now is lessons that we need to learn. Say, Besha say, Quadan Dunsia, say BBC Krana 50 years, now at AC. You better so cry. I feel you will share on como, young pay you for on como, or my morning in our Yagini. Said BBC as actually Moama 18 to Anamo, Papa. So I'm sure service could be the lessons and what we are supposed to. You see, Maka, Ghana, oh, Yaya was a pete. You should try. Yeah, China me die. You should only Japan. None refuse to be say that. Mamika, and near ma, I was say Ghana for Yenikon Kese, Ayapundin, and that's aspiti. Opa call. Maybe offer said that 37 years. Last, I didn't call emergency. Omo friend me am call here. You could do one for 5 to 6 hours. Now the whole system 37 operating on it, now shut it down. Me say, me that mean kaso obisio. Me say. Okay, me am dinechi. Umari ekuno. MRI machine because that time 208 na Ghana na ne bia ebi ne ya John Pencil the tipo also ayebo Afcon ya dey no South Africa MRI say and I'm say ye no Ghana for do no dey e was say ye ma aban ne ye ma ye ho to ye no ye nka pay attention to that. Here road safety is one of the institutions omo ye very very weak. They are weak in the sense that Christmas any Easter pe and on better. Maybe ya zebra crossing the money man. America king. Aya, driving in Konim said, go and say, we are zebra trim. Then we want to approach it, come on, or call or do zebra cross now. No attraction. No, I saw ya green and no, sorry, no. Gani ni kweni mukwe mucha. Because I brought it in crowd, I cry a channel, how you can a quam. Debi what you say. And near my Bama Gana Tumpono. Ya you know. Sabi. Say overcall 37. And as a Kolibu. And as a Companoche. Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Me call many administrators no. I could do come as a massa. And to put to Kruma. I'm now Oma. When the one your friend say. Open for the one. I pay for our call. Antenatal. Okay, antenatal. Opim nimbia dun so bad. Because pressure na yetimi aloko government toilets na e wo kolebu no
court cry sanity.
Na ya ma me no mo ko man so mo dai. Chief Justice to the Ush. Me ka jam me no na be ko na kasa court. David what I say, public place, you know. My mindset is a problem. That is what because it's a problem. You don't care. That is a problem. You don't care. Compare beto. Kole was we making. Ya local no any ya private person. E manage. Abesi. Ebi oho. Oba wo ko jonso or you 50 pesos. Who we are or baby aso jonso or baby panase. Toilet roll na 10 pesos. Kolebu Teaching Hospital, all the hospitals. Now the government have provided for us in Israel. Winning, out there ya 2 miles. Was say, Kolego no fono. Ombaho. Ebe chima ba be using tino. Ya 2. And I'm saying say, we a doctor was saying we and I'm say okay. We dey friend no airborne disease. Say we lock ha there. No mo ko toilet wo. Kolego na. The Nebeba hospital. It is better you save the situation. These are people who don't even understand. Ghana, we don't think outside the box. We are in the box. Yet they say, in Koto, we now better of a question. Basic things na make am. Me pay BB associated. Say MP in the land cruiser. Na minister one provide medium. One man public transport. Me go na bus stop. 805. Are smooth? I don't have a problem. Okay, me go hospital. Me pe kode, ama me kode. Me nyabi, me ho ato me. Se no ton no be kwa brochira. E wona na shama. Identity the government officials quite butchery because our health system is weak. And we don't want to talk about it. Master, me winning because of the job that I do, I get a lot of complaints. A lot of complaints. I hear basic things. I ain't mean. Meanwhile, look at the amount of money we are spending on government budgets. Government, Bisa, Speaker of the House. Okay, and I said, Mami Okwe, Vice President. And I said, Baumia Koye, no. You mean, that's a spending here. It can build a whole hospital. And that's a whole clinic. But meanwhile, you have to come up, Bruni. Okay, and then young can watch him. Now, say, because if you say the young can afford media, you are not interested. And I'm a computer and a consumer. Let's stop before somebody drinks.
So you're preventing.
You're prevention. We don't prevent. Now, Sabi, will be now saying space, Elon Musk. Now, SpaceX, it took a view for, say, 5 seconds. I said, 5 minutes and a sound by and conform continue woman first part they say Yankopo was and they are sorry Yankopo it to Israel crying see Israel will win. Say Israel where ya. Why now one behave now we are behave now why anyone no moto try no. And then if you no
Israel will win.
You who say Bethlehem. I will feature ya. What dada ya check.
Enye nada na enindie
me pa church e ya ni sesa e ya dada woni ma obi be dada woni want me would be dada me o never be brave because of my exposure and my experience what can miti because the mission minimum no make catch no sebi na sofo no dey oyare on hospital sofo no catch am say wonya bi sina na say omna me enya mpaebo no on dey oyare on hospital and on dey onya mpaebo Papa bi to program no sebi atonyina ntento na busuafo sofo kese pa ohun asem kan so de bia wo kan krofo ho de wo de wuntimi nka we busu ni de wu na nakopon no ayo aka jo so we busuafo de mi wu na me de nko ahwaho de nko na mu ana se mpanyifo de nko na mu what is sofo bia ka kire odue kwahwe akwai bi se wo yesu be wu.
Yo, media medical asset me, I say spiritualism, no, I believe. Media, I have a Christianity, Jerusalem, Bethlehem, I will not comment on those things. From the experience of others, cautious men learn wisdom. From the experience of others, cautious men learn wisdom. BBC near baby aye. As an engineer, we share the history of the shipping. Titanic,
yeah, the sinking of Titanic.
Yes, 1912, and the sinking, the maiden voyage. On build this ship now, one can say
it can never sink.
Unsinkable. It's a maiden voyage and a sinking, a crash, iceberg, and a sinking. Through that, no, so our ship in a sinking, no. And the much changes be about the shipping industry, sir, and the safety in IAE. And when we go to school, we learn all these things. Into the SC wa hey, the main share say, yen you animal a we. Ma omu word in yakwa. Eh, ya, o share a young man like a mutala, Manibwama, ne the flying crew ya, Oma Akabia. Omi baby, me and Cassino, omu word by no. And ye, she shall be a Amasa. Atorian Chemino, a free
atwati.
Yes. And Qualia, a woo sissini. Mummy, fat a quaint be shakwa. A bay, Mrs. Sadi, a free ho. Young every time visions, Baba, because you're roasting yet, you're casting yet. And you don't know who's a crophobe to me is in order. Because me, as a Christian, me damn bompire, me and Yema. A bit of woman bushima, between me and Sana. So it is nothing. Now, what do I do?
The preventive aspect.
The preventive aspect, no. And yes, spiritual, you know. Oba who say, I didn't be see. na dia na masa ne am HCC ye man mu bebre no because uhwe na ejatwa uhwe na filling station be explode ni ade.
So recklessness, negligence, not paying attention to detail, not being meticulous.
Yes, or they organized the country or they shall say organized. Be beer mun pepe. They say a helicopter ni maintenance was it on schedule? Yeah, plant maintenance and now you train breakdown maintenance. You acquire the say ya only a hunya repair hono. Na ediko no ede plant. Adere say you and say you ni time so pe or the efe ni yi. Ye do this anya me eba ya brabo no mu a ebe sesan ye ma. This abrochi ye kwa ye hu no. Ye hospitals ni ade ye mfa ni nko.
Na hospital no system need me shut down any power hospital.
So president mama ba ready ebe bo na baso. O hwe UGMC me ba ha be kan wa asem bebre osisi we bi bebre a ejagu ho. And I'm just saying he needs men to think with. Na sa vision na onyaye no onye. Na bedru ba bi no onu mo mbe yare. Ye mfa nkwa brochi. The vision no onyaye no. Yes. O continue. E bedru ba bi na ahwa be play ma ko dra brochi no. Yes. I stayed in Singapore for several years. Look when you are building country, no, or building for 25 years. Or yare cancer, no, he was treated in Singapore there. I find baby.
Because the medical system was good.
Was good. These are the things.
We proud ourselves.
Yes.
Yes.
These are the things. I say. We say a test here called South Africa. It doesn't augur well for a country like Ghana. Your premier universities near the day. We need a strategic thinking. There's a son yama. Now every time the yama misu country say when beggars die, there are no comet scene.
There are not.
The heavens themselves blaze for the death of a princess. 3 days now, we all share Roma. Maybe a sign. Now Shakespeare some more kind say when beggars die, there are no comet scene. The heavens themselves blaze for the death of a princess.
The me person can say all over the world, baby nyame asemo. Baby nyame asemo bi aso nyame ekasa. Adentina America mini akufi ka ho asem. The number one gentleman of this world. Donald Trump. He believes in Christ.
Donald Trump.
Yes. Sure. Or believe in Christ. Because you see, one of his testimony. One of his testimony. I'll say, Tia what Tias no who say, and you no, but they are running a sevuno. Oh, Kofi, number 3. Because at the time, I know all your campaign, or with all the CIA needs, all the security, somebody was able to shoot through that security. Nyame jeno. Ema eka na so but anka nipedua obia gidie die obia nsi hu kwan ena asofo Ghana ha yempa yebo no se ma to renchem kura ansida man kama boni bia kura ansida nanka yina ye ntina wo mamu fefefe de asa aban ye onye na famudie de nyame nkrofo se ye ebe ye famudie ne mu de pese ye kama obia atiase ne se onyame na obo soro ni asase no nobody can shout his mouth. You can choose to believe it, you can choose not to believe it. Show. Say me who be or cobra, me who you on a catcher, or by GD by my name. So I say. And yen can't say because a professor won't gonna handy. And you can say, Mobi and ye Juma. Sebi ma police for nkwa adwuma ma soldier for nkwa adwuma ma fire service for nya adwuma ma portals e wokwan mu ye nsiesie. I mean nobody saying that. Sa ye pese come on tia say sa adwuma na obi a wona famu dia wo ye na asofo ye de enso say ye intercede e ma oman enipa ene abusua. Nti say osofo bi vision bi na say o de beto abonten. Say ade we na mehu afa nipa suwesi ho nti ye mompaye ana ye reach out to the person na nipa no emra menchia kwabra mi hu bone a ewom na akoye se ne no Ghana for few of them min kasa do na ye fa so for nya and then the boutique go figure one man church asori bi anyone started with one man asori bi anyone you should tell me one church I started a nipaku na start here.
Mona Adolf.
No, me say Asorbian started with one man church. Asorbian started with one man church. And akobra nyame no bi ne ho ade. Tie. Muntie. Nyame dwuma mu no obia ne ho ade. Aya chede.
So mama dasi.
Akobra ya chede. It is omo mu ade so. Ye bom mu ade.
5 4 3 2 and 1. This is the number for the day. Sika o sika. 0595-306 *** 0595-306 ***. Yada Reverend Charles Usa say you recommend
campaign na moba Saudi ya
munyamini ambede
hwe galamsey hu niema mesre Ghana fu nyina mumienye adwene se omo ye illegal mining
ebe yo afuro
so because ye nim wo mo ye no mo na tie ye no mo na ye bibia ye no mo na kwacha asema sorry enso so mo no mo e mo ma wia se on empa che no and that ye nyai because
so the mindset they understand the partisanship the dishonesty and the na be do
the program ko ye men kan ko e dey program na e dey even that so
they no won ko say but the real captain then is about illegal mining. But no more, you know. Real feed but no more regularity. I said the community mining.
Now, community mining, you're winning. See, man cannot crunch here. We are catch us as of one.
They said, yeah, but I said,
no, you see, Adiana na so previously, that community mining na illegal because the
community mining was never illegal. The licenses were issued to them.
Partisan approach.
The approach, maybe partisan. Maybe what is different from this?
Anyway,
we are not the more suffer.
Thank you so much for your time.